So. Jetzt warten wir mal, bis der Off-Server hier anfängt zu reden. Die beiden Kommentatoren vom Hauptstream. Und da kommt der Ton.
It was amazing talking to Yekinder. I looked him in the eyes and said, "You
Da
guys
sind
look
sie,
like
die
two
beiden.
different teams. You know, you came in, it looked like the worst liquid. Now you look like the best liquid." He looked me straight in the eyes and said, 4 more. And Chad did the maths for me. You explained what that meant. I didn't quite piece it together as quickly as you.
Yeah, at the time, just needed 4 more best of 3s to pick up the major
Crazy.
right here, right now, and well now that turns into
Apeks
3.
hat sich letztens durchgesetzt zum Aufeinandertreffen gegen Liquid, auch wenn es nur eine Map war.
Let's find out.
Let's get this party started then. Apeks take to the T side, Liquid on the defense. And we got a lot of utility in the mix as well. Interested to see who is going to be the brute force to kick off this quarterfinal.
There's a ramp push as well as the aim push here as well. Fight towards ramp. Bomb's going to be spotted. Flash forward.
First track.
Oh, and that's a lead with the first knock onto OC as well. Keeps it level, smokes are forced out, but it is JL advancing through that cave position. Damage inflicted onto Nitro and a lead.
Ouch.
They're wobbly, losing bodies, and there you have it. That should be the sight, that should be the round. Now
Ja, die haben letztens die Map gewonnen.
at least one here onto
Warum
JL.
sollten sie es dann diesmal nicht gewinnen?
Catch Nork with that bomb, kicks in on the site as well. He's supposed to be escorting him
Ouch.
through. He could. Oh, catch a bullet. Great start. Cuban happy with that one. Apeks flying out of the gate.
Ah, die nehmen sogar noch den
Fantastic work there to kick
Bob-Bonus
things
mit.
off, and, well, last time round with
Nicht
these two
schlecht.
teams, we were speaking about that best of one. It was exactly this map here of Ancient going in the favor of Apeks. And I talk about Apeks the ones to thank for giving Liquid life. Well, that NAF stat, right? You know, getting 1 kill the T side of this very map, and then you look at his performance throughout the rest of this tournament. And with both of these teams, you have to include the challenger stages. You can't just look at the legend stage,
Understandable.
even with the stats, because both of these teams have done the hard graft through the challenges into the legends and now into this quarterfinal. They could have force bought back here, starting 2 towards B, Elysian Cave, Nitro alongside for the ride, and a defensive incendiary to stall this one out. And this is it, Apeks are a whole lot more direct now. In their start, they can reroute, they can dip on over to the other side, sure. But this is very heavy pressure towards B early. Now, Liquid might not know it yet, but we can see all those bodies as the scout will whistle past OC. They love to get out the gates early.
Ooh, there's a couple of opportunities for Yekinder on this feed. And Nork, he gets spotted out. Jiggle from Nitro, he has that smoke, hasn't opted to deploy it, but you can see Red Room, vision obscured, and progressing towards OC's position. Only working with the scout,
Oh,
but
gut
the
gesehen.
attack can condemn you, but not on Jacob's watch. Highlighted as a star for Apeks. His opening attempts at the top and delivering when it matters most. A second round conversion can get hot and sweaty, especially against teams like Liquid. So far already taking down the first. Should be able to play the numbers game. I say that as actually we've got 3 regrouping, clearing middle together as a unit.
Yeah, it feels way too late on this. They're going to be in towards B here, no dramas. So as they waltz on in, the mid push comes through. Jacob goes down, a 4-on-4. Need to get into the site here.
Could go wrong. Yekinder, all he needs is one dig and not on Kixon. With that Mac 10, advances Apeks into this second round.
And an important second round. We got some details to discuss here, but hold up, Seiko might be looking for a little bit more. Nitro fishing for a gun. Might be unknown right now, and the perfect weapon for the job up close and personal.
Ja, ich hab die Halle drin.
Yeah,
well, look, Apeks compared to
Guck
Liquid a
mal
little bit
unten
shakier
links.
in the second round.
Auf Server.
And, we have to reflect on the head-to-head
Von
as well,
dem
considering
kommen
it was on
die
the same map.
Sounds
Liquid
aus
won
der
both
Halle.
pistols when they went toe to
Wir
toe
machen
last
jetzt
time
die
round.
letzten Matches
Liquid
so
on their T-side
gemütlich
won
als
the pistol off the
Watchparty.
force.
Ich kommuniziere ein
There's a
bisschen
few
mit
factors
euch.
here, but this is a
Wir
great
haben hier ein
start
bisschen
for Apeks.
Spaß.
This is what you want is Nitro will get the jewel he was looking for. Needs to run real far away. That bomb radius is going to try and hunt him down here, but it's going to be 2 Galils and an scout carried through into round number 3.
Lebt mit einem
So this is
HP.
tiny for Liquid.
Nach dem Bombenknall hier. Eieiei.
I'm actually curious if they wanted to go for a full buy here. Nitro might be able to drop a rifle, and they could get out rifles for almost everybody in the server if somebody wants to operate with a Favorite. But good to see some Liquid fans in attendance.
And Apeks jerseys. And maybe we'll have to do a quick litmus test. Accor Arena, Paris. Let me hear you if you're cheering for Liquid. Okay. And how about Apeks? Ooh, Oh, it's competitive.
Die Fans sind
How should
heiß.
this game be?
Herrlich.
It's Apeks pick and already getting what they needed
This
to
is
get started.
scary round here still. Remember those save galores, that scouting play, and now aggression again. Stiko and JL down here.
This could be a time for lead. JL gets a chance and converts. He will go down though. A perfect flashback. Oh, Nitro steals another. Unfortunately, Yekinda gets overcome without contribution and that leaves Naf again.
Apeks.
Charging, trudging through the water, but the bomb's going down and he's only got a 5-7 and a Kevlar vest to his name. Very hard to get anything done with this one. Again, maybe the similar kind of state of affairs as before.
Yeah, damage would be nice. Grabbing one of these AKs would be even better, but let's see how much gets offered up. Stiko, the closest to investigate this at NAF. Trying to get cheeky with this one. Stiko, how diligent is he? Bit of a robot.
Nah.
Ah, there he is. That'll be all Stikos. All right, a clean
That
start.
is
You don't get better
fresh.
than that. Pistols with conversion without too many worries. That is great guns here for Apeks.
That is fresh.
And this is how they hope to go on here on their map choice. And this is where we need to see if Liquid have a bit of bite to them today. The individuals want to come online early.
Also,
And they
folgende
can pack a
Map-Picks
punch.
haben
They've
wir.
all played
Wir
up all the maps.
haben
Liquid played
Ancients,
16
Map-Pick
maps
von
to get to this
Apeks,
point,
danach haben wir
14
Overpass
for
von
Apeks.
Liquid und
Jacob being the
Anubis
highest rated.
wäre der Decider, sofern er benötigt
Returning to the
wird.
majors since the first time. Starlight of Berlin 2019.
Well, funny you should mention Starlight of Berlin 2019.
Das sind die Infos.
In the playoffs. Is it only a quarter-final though? We'll see. It's up to Apeks as well. OC
Jetzt wehrt sich
shuts down
Liquid.
JL as he tries to crack open A. That was a lot of ground covered. They've lost the bomb on the site, and Yekinda has already addressed it. So 2 casualties and a disadvantage. Jacob could lose
Jetzt scheint es die erste Runde hier
and
zu
Leeds
werden.
contributes.
Important, really important kill there. Donut's no longer a problem. And Leisha's able to cover off mid, and Yekinda steps out. A messy spray, but Kixon will go down, and just Stiko in the clutch, a 1-on-4.
Should be just a formality at this point. Already aware of what's available, covering their bases now. Maybe one frag would have been nice. OC though misses his chance to close it clean. God, rounding that corner is a death sentence.
Gut,
Does he
damit
dare?
ist Liquid
Oh,
auf
he
dem
does.
Scoreboard.
An OC prevails. Liquid are on the board.
Important from OC here, if we can get the OC that got Liquid here to this playoff stage, right? He was hitting absolutely everything. We got to cover off some of their matches throughout the Challenger and Legend stage, and it started bleak. I think Liquid were going to be the biggest disappointment for all the teams in attendance, especially with that 0-2 start. Everyone thought, what the bloody hell is happening here?
Ja,
They've turned it
kann ich mir
around.
sehr gut vorstellen, dass
And
man
now
da
hoping
auf
to be,
jeden
well, one of the
Fall
bigger names to tussle
sich
the
hier
winner. This matchup
durchsetzen
takes
wird.
on
Ich kann mal
Vitality
gucken, wie viel
tomorrow
es
in the
jetzt
semis. And, well, Liquid
im
love to
Match
go
der
toe-to-toe again
Challengers
in a
war.
playoff. Back in Katowice, they took down Vitality earlier in the year, so something where they might feel favored. But again, stalled out in middle. 3 players ready to break through. Yekinda, Naf, and Elise will be the prongs to defend against
Da.
this.
You could see he was considering Yekinda with an aggressive flash or just actually throwing out for cave side. Elige goes looking for info. Nothing to report, but it could be bad. Kickson's already rounded the corner as well.
Wir haben
Look at Jacob.
auf der
Nur
T-Side
Dänische.
zuletzt gegen Liquid 6 Runden geholt.
This entry fragger and oh yeah, fires off a warning shot, doesn't get confronted.
Aber
by
Liquid
Yekinda.
nur 5. Das ist
Goes
vielleicht
looking
echt
now,
ein
and
gutes
Jacob,
Zeichen.
yeah, sent to the nether realm. On the way out, ooh, Yekinda tickled heavily, down to just 7 HP.
Now they want to fight this here, or they definitely want to deny red presence. A defensive smoke now, so that's going to keep Stiko planted and rerouting with the bomb over towards B on the back of Nork. JL's going to have to join the fun here. OC's AWP redeployed, and well, it's going to be up to Stiko's timing on the lurk here. That smoke, they'll know that the timer on that is about to fade, so it will have to be considered. 45 seconds left on the clock, and Stiko starting to activate, and OC's weapon for the job could be perfect.
Yeah, he's going to keep him guessing on that smoke, and Naf will have confirmation that CT. Oh, it's still a threat.
Had to win that one.
Had to. What a great frag, and Nork in the same
Oh,
time
oh,
catches OC Nitro on notice, but delivers.
Oh,
For Stiko, worried with Nork, and that's a distraction.
oh, JL hat
Leads to
eben
his
gesprochen.
execution. They're looking for a big round here now, and Yekinda,
Also
he doesn't
kurz
really
auf den
have to help
falschen
to
Knopf
work with. This is the
gekommen.
damage Jacob did earlier.
I don't even know if he considers this here. You can see him start
Keine
to park the
Folgerunde
bus
für
right now
Liquid,
and
so
hope
wie es
that they
aussieht.
aggress a little bit too far, but with the room that Stiko has, they can play together. Stiko and Nork, massive impact for 2 of them on those kills that you highlighted. That was OC transitioning back towards the long side over towards B at the block. He went down. Here it is, highlighted on the boost. You see AWPers, they love to get boosted up here and being patient because the CTs eventually will have to rotate back through in that avenue. Nitro does his best, but Stiko's lurk activates, gets that frag. frag. He does everything he could and more. It's just not enough. So Apeks.
So muss es, die müssen Gas
Oh,
geben.
and they're going to make Liquid work for this. You know, they talk all about form. I think it's amazing, this idea that OC...
Die müssen Gas geben.
What
4-1.
event he's going to start performing at his very best. His highest rated performance at a big event, and it's here at the last global offensive major with a sold-out crowd in Paris. He certainly chose wisely, and if he can maintain that, that remains the question.
See immediately here, Duff's getting on the mic in the early stages. Don't want to let this one get too far away from you.
Right.
So
Erstes
Duff's,
Timeout
coach
schon
of
bei
Liquid.
Liquid.
Take a 30-second breather, and you can see with a bit of discussion on what the approach could be. Kinda did save that rifle. There's enough money to get the buys across. I think.
Ja, muss er wohl. Was bleibt anderes übrig, als die Waffe zu safen? Guck dir das mal an, was die mitnehmen können. Nur Nitro kann jetzt gut kaufen mit seinen 5K. Also,
Oh!
Mr. Thomas!
Thomas the frag engine! Giving your
UK's
love.
finest!
Yeah, absolutely. A good lad, that one. And we're ready for our 6th round.
All right, not prioritizing the AWP here. Going to keep it with the rifles. Would have been some omissions for Nitro in that regard, regardless. So, out mid they go. Wanting to biff in fight for control.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a real head-on collision there for a second, but Jacob thinks better of it.
You can see Kixon dropping back to... Oh, he was considering dropping back to spawn to try and line up some flashes for a re-aggress. Elisia's been smoked off now with that exchange. Who's going to brave it? JL's done some damage, but Elise back gives up his life.
Big frag. JL caught out. Nitro, the Avenger.
They're going A. This space from Steeko's huge here. Great reaction from Steeko, considering that B lane aggression.
Really cool. Gets across the temple before Naf can
schön
confirm it.
dranbleiben, Jungs.
OC will have to acknowledge it. Naf trying to contain them. Jacob gone, sure, but Steeko still sneaking. 2 main and 2 on that A side. Steeko, he should have at least 1, but the trigger discipline on the main stage. He's holding his nerve. He's holding his nerve. Oh! Double trouble. Steeko, efficient with his ammo. And he's opened up the site. Now they know there's likely 1 more.
Der kriegt ihn auch noch. Komm, pick, du Schwein! Das ist geil! Schön fett von hinten! Jawohl, Steeko! Oh, die drücken hart aufs Gas!
Big time between majors, but Steeko's back with us, and this is the opener. JL will punish Elige. You want to spam back? This is my cave. Sits him down, and this flank, I can't believe he gets away with it.
4 kills, a round delivered, and his 4th major.
It's the initiative there, though. It's the initiative that he takes to go for the space. Once they know that fight, the aggression down B lane. Steeko just takes a risk and forces Liquid now down to a couple of pistols.
Ja,
this is a
fies von hinten, aber geil, ist so.
Looking magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah, they're cooking. And they've got cash now to splash. They've forced Liquid.
Ja, die haben ja gegen Liquid auf der gleichen Map ja die Tage gewonnen gehabt. Das war ja zum Start des Majors in den Challengers. Oh! Oh! Das ist nicht gut. Oh, das könnte teuer werden.
Don't forget, there's now 2 rifles in play. This could get awkward. This could lead to a red face for Apeks. Good one back. Steeko cuts down Yakinda. They are surely going to be anticipating this ramp presence, but the whole squad is here. No kits. They have to get a bit of a
Ja, what?
Hurry up and line up for Kixon. He knows where you are, Nitro. Hiding in the corner.
3.
As he's executed in front of us. The North Macedonian takes his turn.
6-1.
Nice round here.
Die haben jetzt die haben jetzt genauso viele Runden wie im letzten Match gegen Liquid. Aber 6-1.
Well, Liquid have all the advantages there.
Oh,
Nitro and Elise have been in a major grand final. They know
Das
what it's like to
schmeckt.
find themselves on the stage.
Was ist das?
But here we go. Liquid will get the guns back out.
Was hat er eben gesagt? Was ist das?
Captain Obvious again with the aggression towards mid. Now Yakinda through the smoke.
Ja, nice, Alter, der Caster kann Deutsch. Let's go.
Some wallbangs here from Steeko, so applying pressure to this Elysian.
Look at Jacob.
Der geht ja förmlich fliegen.
He's already in B.
Der geht ja förmlich fliegen.
That is a cav. A cavern? A ginormous space. That's what I'm trying to say, because they're already in.
Save das mal bitte jemand. Was ist das?
Sixth sense to just accelerate like
You've
that.
got to be ready for Apeks to run at you, right? This is what these guys do. They're
Es
more
überrascht
direct,
mich
they're in
halt
your
immer
face,
wieder
they're taking these
zwischendurch die
gaps and they're willing
Caster.
to fight. Is
Peculiar.
wait, hold up. Kinda might get here. Oh, I was going to say in time, and look at that. The door has just slammed shut in his face without him knowing it. And Jacob has considered this.
Oh, Stiko, 1 HP.
Yeah,
Oh.
damage exchange to the corner of the door, and Yakinda, that's enough. He can't go any further. Smoked off, and just has to chill. Has to drop back, has to save. 7 confirmed for Apeks here already. And this direct approach in some of these scenarios from the individuals, right? Not being afraid to push, not being afraid to take risks where they traditionally would. It's paying off for them here.
I mean, that is
ist
high
das
impact
gut.
round. Look at Jacob. I mean, this is his 3rd frag, and it's round defining. Bang. He's got a bloody smoke in his hand.
But that molly there is something we've seen Apeks throw before. As they go for fast B plays, they land it off the wall. It lands perfectly. They can scale to the left.
Right.
So what it means for the CT, they think it's blocked. They think, of course, they're not going to run through it. They're going to run at them again. So looking for the hunt here. OC's going to have to drop a defensive smoke. Now under pressure.
Bam!
He is.
Oh,
They
no!
lose it. They all take it away. JL denies that OC's signature weapon is unavailable for round 9.
Oh dear. Yeah, the max loss bonus is in play. But
Also deine Aussage, du hast gesagt, bei den Starts muss man beim Chat zurückgucken. Also wenn Apex 6 oder 7 Runden holt, sieht es gut aus. Ja, mit 7. Es sieht sehr gut aus. Es sieht sehr gut aus.
I have a question for you, Chad. When we talk about pressure, you'd think it would come down to experience. You know, the more times you encounter that pressure, the more times you grow familiar with it and you become more comfortable with it. But is it not also a framing that Liquid of the pressure of not wanting it to fall to a quote-unquote lesser team?
And if they came in today with that mentality, they are going to have some real problems, right?
I mean,
you can't come in with a mentality like that.
Especially when you consider that Apeks and their climb, this ascension from November 2022, ranked 129th in the world, and now here in the major quarterfinal. Shout out to Pim for that one. This is a team
gerade
that's
kaufen.
on the rise, and now Liquid
Eine Runde los. Können sie immer noch kaufen, ist so. Kohle haben sie.
Nearly found him, 20 points of health left on the Latvian. But an opening kill for Liquid. They have to be able to translate this into victory. They are limited in their funds.
Yeah, they're not full ball behind these saved guns here. You can see just some light upgrades. And,
Oh, die haben ihn gespottet. Ganz knappes Ding eben.
For now, and now they know there's a 5-7 and an MP9 over towards Cave. So with this number disadvantage, they need to work out as much information as they can, as quickly as they can, but Liquid might get ants in their pants and feel the need for a re-aggress. Stiko needs to be careful, as we can see.
Sails out, kicks in, throws up. At least one, and it's Stiko that lays another to rest. He is having a good game here. That's his 11th frag.
And an equalizer.
And look at this.
Oh, das ist gut. Ah, schade.
Aggressive, nice from Nitro. 1, and Elijah 2nd. This is a competitive round, all things considered.
Ja, Vitality und Heroic hatte ich auf Sieg. Beide haben gestern ihren Job gemacht, Gold sicher. Also ich bin durch mit den Picks. Mehr als Gold krieg ich nicht mehr.
Not enough. Can Yakinda make anything out of this one? Look at that smoke. Yeah, that seals his fate.
And
maybe.
it's been consistent. When you watch Apeks play, they have the stubbornness. They always want to push up to the backtracks. Okay, Yakinda, is that enough?
It might be, you know. Nork.
Warum fangen die jetzt auf einmal an, Deutsch zu labern?
Game played with him here.
Okay, ihr Kinder.
Looking for trouble.
Oh, der Ulti, das gibt's nicht.
And he executes Nork.
Okay, komm.
The opener and the close.
Ach komm.
There should have been
Was
no
eine Runde,
way.
ey.
That will get under their skin.
Yakinda just used 10,000 people to clutch.
Yes, he did.
So all of you, Yakinda can give you a bit of a thank for that one right there.
These wiggles, we were just talking about experience. And he just drives into Nork.
And that's against Nork, who's been fantastic in the clutches. He's won 9.
Die Aufregung ist ein Deutscher. Was, der Caster ist Deutscher? Ey, komm, nee, das kannst du mir nicht erzählen. Wer castet's gerade? Ich hab die Namen nicht im Kopf. Ah, ich gucke einfach mal kurz bei Liquipedia, dann krieg ich's ja schnell raus. Ja, ich muss gucken.
Look how many bullets.
But look at Stiko again. He's just going to take this space. Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it.
Understandable, but there are space being taken elsewhere. Look at this. Jacob now investigating.
Huge gaps.
Also keiner der Kommentatoren ist Deutscher. Zwei Briten, nee, 3 Briten, 2 Kanadier, ein Däne, ein Australier und ein Ami.
Great placement and executes.
Real important.
That should leave low on the load for this defense. Nico, oh, doesn't quite finish. It's Nap with the double up.
So streut man Gerüchte, ist so. So streut man Gerüchte.
Interesting now, Nork side to the scope.
They can plant here. The bomb should go down.
Has not picked up the bomb yet. Kickson's in donut.
Geben hinterher.
Have a bit of leeway on the clock. How far does OC and Elige push this information push? He's looking for trouble. He's looking for bodies.
Komm,
Can't
Junge.
plant anymore.
Oh, Elige, this is really switched on.
Ja, danke, die Geschichte hatten wir die Tage schon.
Elige
Oh,
from
wichtig. Nein! Nein!
Oh no, they get the bomb down.
Nein!
Really?
Ja!
Against OC.
Oh!
And Apeks will steal one back.
Oh, Halleluja.
From your Kinder's clutch, they come right back with a vengeance. Cheeky.
Yeah, this is day one of the challenges to Liquid right now.
Oh, Leute, hört auf.
Lineup, you think that it's all said and done.
Wow, he was disappointed with himself when they qualified for the playoff stage.
Oh, great.
It's got to be like Kickson was
Ist
planning
so,
low
aber
on
die
HP.
Geschichte mit Monsters
You've gotta
Reuhesse
hit
ist, hat
that
man die
one.
Tage schon.
I know Elige was very unhappy with his performance
Hab
in
ich
that
jetzt
match
auch
to get them
kapiert.
here. And that was a sitter. So this is
Awkward.
yeah, a lot of pain as the boost is through. They're going to fight. They're going to try to take this duel, but a defensive molly there will burn them away and send them sailing. Oh, the AWP seen him cross. You got to be careful now, Nitro.
Damage. Look at that double spray. He just brought
Ah,
Nap and Elige down
ich
to
hab
half
die
health.
Tage nicht so viel Zeit gehabt, mal kurz ein
One was close
Ortsschild
by
zu
the boards. Nap was
besuchen.
way downtown. Now the smokes will rain out. Molly is too. Don't have
Muss
to
ich
commit
muss
behind
ich
this
später
one,
mal
but they have
gucken,
got
wenn ich nochmal
4 members
rausgehe.
of Liquid attempting to it.
Yeah, and they're not. We can see right now, Radar, look at the bomb. It's just dipped back. They've done everything they needed to put this pressure on the B side. Now an execute to keep
Du
the
schaust
heat planted
deswegen
in
manchmal.
Kinder.
Das macht doch keinen Sinn.
Forward. He's got so many issues to worry about here.
Jürgen, das macht
He wants to
keinen
take all
Sinn.
of these fights and he only ends up dead.
Dass du deswegen meinen Kanal schaust, macht doch keinen
By
Sinn.
the AWP of Nork, gets one.
Du schaust
Kickson
wahrscheinlich meinen Kanal, weil du
Elige.
Spaß
He knows
an meinem
at least another
Content hast.
In that cave position now, Nap is hedging his bets towards the A side.
Ich glaub das jo. Sagt ja keiner was.
But that rotations could be cut off.
Bist ein bisschen satt unterwegs heute her.
So good, Liquid. That's a big one. But now this is the rotation.
Ey, ich
This is
glaub
the
das
fight.
doch.
And that's a big one from Elige, but JL's got it on lock. And OC.
Ich glaub das doch, macht doch keinen Stress. Autsch.
Destined for this kind of duel. JL lives to tell the tale.
9 Runden auf der T-Seite, das ist Wahnsinn. Seht, zuschaust, die Waffe safe schon.
It's some of the micro here that's a problem, right? In terms of how they're taking these fights. They're being, I wouldn't say necessarily outmaneuvered in a lot of this. It's just when they are coming for these duels. You just saw Elige there. He gets one kill, he pulls out his knife immediately.
Geiler
Same
Schieße
with
ist
Nap.
so.
He got one kill, runs straight into the AWP. They have no idea where Apeks is in a lot of these scenarios, which is definitely playing into them getting caught off guard. But because you have no idea, you should be prepared for them to be everywhere, which sounds insane. It's very difficult to cover all your bases. It just means stop quick changing, stop pulling out nades, keep the gun out. You're not going to kill him with a knife.
All right, Crocodile.
But this half is already away from them here. This is
Groß haben viele gesagt.
scoreline right now.
Dann
I
haben
don't
sie
think
mich mal
anybody
richtig
expected to
erlebt
see
in den
this. Maybe
Streams
they
und dann
expected
waren
to see
sie
that
wieder weg.
version of Liquid. But this is looking
Ich
rough around the
glaub
edge.
was, ich kann Art zum richtigen Arschloch
Now,
werden.
we will at least acknowledge
Weil ich sehe, wenn ich anfange, Valorant zu spielen.
But this timeout would have to be something special. You know, we saw it when your
Lustig.
Kinder just popped off and
Dann wird's
went
richtig
Super Saiyan
lustig.
to reignite the fire in the belly of Team Liquid, and they have ran with that.
Oh Mann.
Even kill distribution, you could say. Nitro at the top, never a good sign.
Yeah, but last time they played, Liquid got both pistols. So that was
right.
the key, right? To
Ich
some of
spiele
their
viel,
rounds
ich
in that,
spiele
I think it was a
Fortnite,
16 to 12
Rocket League,
scoreline. Apeks were on
Valorant.
top in terms of
Das sind
first
halt
kills
meine
and
3
clutches.
Main Games, mal
Around that, Liquid
zwischendurch
have,
bisschen
they've had a
CS
clutch,
aktuell.
and they've also been
Fall
involved
Guys
in
habe ich
open
auch auf
kills.
meiner
their
List.
Yeah, they've just been losing out in a lot of these mid-round scenarios here. Their finances haven't been
Also
great.
das sind
but
so mal ganze
that's what
Games, wo
happens,
ich
you know,
zock.
you haven't been saving enough guns to keep the drops coming through. The max loss bonus is in play here. They have had opportunities that they have fumbled. So Apeks have full control of this game right now.
Das ist im Übrigen
Delayed red smoke. And 3 out towards
die,
that lane.
für alle, die noch nicht Crasher haben, das ist Match
Nork
Nummer
charging close.
28
This is aggressive AWPing. He's burning.
von der
He's
Main
sacrificing
Stage,
his
wo
life
ich hier
to
begleite.
Elige. Both of them go down. And a little bit of hope for North America.
Sport.
Because could catapult them up to that third. Dare I say should.
You see this boost here, so trying to make the most of it, but we know that AWP is on the deck and so does OC, so going to dismount.
Also ich habe an sich hauptsächlich jüngeres Publikum dabei, aber das ist eine Überraschung.
Should be flushed forward by this. This smoke is quite shallow, so Stiko and Jay can see that. They might have an understanding of what's what, but look at them just straight out mid. You see the back turn. Has to hit one here, scoping. Can't get it done. You can see this, the nerves at play.
Ah, der guckt nicht durch.
Yes,
Yakina was running away back turn, just got bopped.
On the mouse.
Nicht schlecht.
This was
Ich bin noch junge 25 Jahre.
Could still fall apart. Look at the division of their defensive
Ich hab's Leben noch vor mir, könnte man sagen.
Twice about that A defense.
Nitro's essentially giving them the sign.
He
He's
has to.
playing retake here, so
Komm, Nitro
push
wird
up, maybe he gets one, but
Jung.
the other two will be able to lock him down.
Ja, wenn du Turniere...
But kicks in. The boots have been spotted and OC will hit a shot.
Stiko will too though. And if they can clear out Nitro.
Bei Komm, Jung.
Ai,
Elite schon wieder.
But it's plenty with Elige. On to 4. To give Liquid a little more.
That's what they're going to need, the individuals to start showing up here with the multi-kills. Going to be delivering. Individuals on Liquid, we talk about the potency of some of the names. Daff, Elige, Yakinda, heavy hitters in the rifling department here, and a really big one from Elige. That should be able to shake off some of the worries that he had before with a flub shot on the planter. But this is a committed call. And this is the type of call where I'm sure Nork said, I've got a good spawn, let me go pick cave. And then the round falls apart. So when you're Kixen, you've allowed your AWP to make that play.
Time
you want
out.
to have faith in him. You want to try and
Apeks, die
enable him as
liegen
much as you
gut
can. But when it
vorne.
falls flat like that, back to
Jetzt in
regular
den 3
programming,
letzten
I'm
Runden
sure.
vor der Pause.
Great guns here from Elige, taking some chances as well. And there we go, there's the OC roar.
Yeah, I mean, he has been the motivator, the loudest voice on Liquid.
Liquid are lucky that even though these rounds have gone against them here, they have kept the cash somewhat close. You know, a few players stand alive, punishing them while they're saving guns.
Also die haben hier eine erste Hälfte hingelegt, das ist, also 9 Runden, das ist schon echt ein ordentlicher Wert.
It was a really important round there to take a risk like that.
Also von daher...
And that recovered half, a 9-6 available. If
1 aus 3 sollten die auf jeden Fall
no money
hinkriegen.
This is a must win for Liquid. And already
Langsam wirkt der Wein her. Ey, Junge. Scheiß, schieß doch durch, Junge. Ey, ich lebe hauptsächlich alkoholfrei. Ah ja, gut. Mein Bruder trägt mich des Öfteren zu einem kurzen Kräuterlikör.
Still operating at disadvantage, but on the jiggle, Nitro gives it up. He's gonna be mad.
Aber nach 2 kurzen bin ich schon überfordert körperlich.
Stiko, what have you got? He's got bullets sprayed on down by now.
Bam!
And keeping it
Ist er nach 2 kurzen bin ich schon körperlich überfordert. Bam, Junge!
Nork, okay! Nork on the rifle to give Apeks the edge.
They can just group up now. Like, they know it's OC. They know he's on the AWP. OC has no idea where he can go. And look at just how much time there is on the clock. All of this has gone down in the first minute. There's like 50 seconds left for Apeks to find the finish. And Liquid, after fighting for a couple of key kills, it all comes down to OC.
Let's see what OC
Oh, shit.
Kicks in defense through.
Yes!
Potential flank. Nork in a rush, and it's more from Nork. He will catch OC, just looking away, just averts his gaze.
10-3.
Nork up to 11. Kicks and Stiko, 15, 11. It's glorious from this Apeks squad as they have taken 10 on their T side.
It's so funny how the crowd, like, OC's
herrlich.
probably hearing the jeers, right?
Yeah.
And he's turning, worrying about the flank, and that opens him up and he dies. Look, he goes overexposed, worrying about behind him.
Also
So he's dying, trying to play the game.
ich hätte mal wieder Bock.
Hey, you want to take the risk, go for it. Trust the
Ja
information.
gut, aktuell kriege ich wieder voll Bock auf Meckes.
Trust it at your own peril.
Aber das hängt halt mit der Aktion aktuell zusammen. Ich sammle diese Gläser wie ein Verrückter. Bam, schön.
Dead now, of course. And it's already 4 versus 2. There should be no way for this to shake up. Look at Stiko. He's poked, he's prodded, and he's fragging. Only OC now and Liquid, shadows of their former selves in this first
Und
half.
das war's.
Hello and goodbye. Gewinnen escorts OC off the premises. And the Apeks fan section likes that one.
I wonder if they thought it was going to be this easy when they stepped onto the stage. Hey, we beat them once already.
Zwischendurch mal Döner ist immer
drin. The first game. Oh, okay. Let's just take them on quarterfinals. Right. Big match.
Well, this
in
is
front of all these people.
This is whole dialogue, Chad. You know, Liquid. Oh, challenger state, different team. Now they're in the, got through the legends into the champions. But right now, yeah, I'm not sure which Liquid
letzte Runde der ersten Hälfte, also das ist eine wahnsinnige erste Hälfte. Liquid deutlich weniger CT-Runden als in der letzten Begegnung. Wenn es jetzt 12-3
into Stico with some A-main aggression, sure, but I don't think the opening kills have mattered too much in this one.
Naja, bei meinem Bruder gibt's so Dönerboots. Oh, die ist so geil. Aber du hast ja gefühlt bei jedem Ort irgendwie gefühlt 2-3 Dönerbuden pro Kilometer Radius, also ich hätte mal so Bock wieder einen Jufka zu essen, ey. Hab ich seit Ewigkeiten nicht mehr gegessen, ey. Ich mal wieder so Bock, ey.
Yeah, and OC, good chip damage. OC limping, oh excuse me, Jacob limping, the hands of OC. But Yakinda, this is a nice element of surprise here. They're not going to be expecting him, and it's only Rook with the bomb, no less. It hinges on this opportunity. They do continue to aggress.
Schade.
And Elysian Yakinda, well, they'll impress for our 15th. Nitro to clean it up, tidies it up, and recovers just a little bit of pride at the end of this half. Looking for 4.
Schade. Okay. Kurzes Break. Dann geht's in Halbzeit 2, aber für Apeks sieht's richtig gut aus.
As we got 11 already in the bank for Apeks as they take to that CT side. Liquid, shaky. It would have to be one hell of a run here. Looking to start with a bang.
Halbzeit 2.
And then race to tie it
Auf
all
geht's.
Paris trying to will them into a competitive ancient. Let's see if there's anything to be said about that one.
Smoking a molly to work with here for Liquid. Pretty passive start, just going to leer out mid and take a little bit of a look. They'll have to deal with Stico and Jacob. So it's a red smoke. They'll definitely be fighting Donut here.
Give him a little love tap, Nitro. Got a molly for that. Gets it done. Trying to fight though. Jacob comfortable on that USP. Nearly finishes a second. Forces Stico off. They have Donut. And the Americans, are evacuating now. Back and forth we go. Elige, he's trying to get his team back.
They're going to jump up. Kicks going to try and stop this. The Julie's coming out of range. There's more fights coming. With some big shots.
Okay, that is Liquid. Back in business. It was OC. A round-defining headshot. He had to get both of those in order to survive.
He looked calm there as well, didn't he? He didn't panic. Understood it was a long transition back up and just taking these fights. So this is Kixon desperate with the Julies to win that duel. And well, Stico walks straight into it. Elige understanding the space he needed to take as well. And that is a massive round for Liquid to win here if they want to get on this campaign of the comeback.
Here we go.
Well, we know Apeks, they love a force buy, so this is no surprise here. 4 Deagles, a 5-7, even some HEs, and they love to harass B with HEs. They love to throw them over the wall, try and harass that B lane, but they're going to hold on to them this time. So as they're at the ready, this could be perfectly placed here.
Looks good. They run away, turn tail. Behind the smoke, they have the sight. It's perfect. Look at this deep push from Nitro. He's already pressuring them as they get smokes, deep mollies. This is awkward, uncomfortable for this second round already. Liquid have seized control of that site. It's theirs now. Theirs for the taking.
Yeah, I think this will just be a double dip situation for Apeks here as more flak damage is done. Kixon and Jail will probably want to get out of dodge, and Naf's about to have a fight towards Spawn down the long alleyway. Mops up one and immediately turns around to help out his team.
Jungs.
But Apeks just want to hold on to these investments, right? No point throwing them away here. The bomb's already halfway gone.
Ja, Eco wäre besser, klar, aber dazu werden sie jetzt gezwungen. Dazu werden sie jetzt gezwungen.
Yakinda in hot pursuit and does not allow that one.
That's what I want to see from Yakinda though. Happy to take these fights, right? Backing himself, backing his mechanics.
Eine. Komm, schnapp! Ja! Nimm die Waffe mit!
Goes down to the bomb, so Jacob gets 2 for 1.
War nur eine kleine.
Couple of rebuys on Liquid, but nothing to be too
Aber 2 Mann.
As the 7s should be a little less.
So, jetzt nehmen sie die Eco, Jungs. Nix kaufen. Ihr braucht 5 Runden, ihr müsst halten. Ihr müsst es einfach nur halten.
Very true. It's hard to argue with the
God,
facts,
those
isn't it?
glasses as well.
Well, his power level's over 9,000.
He's asking for a fit.
Oh, how far can Apeks push this? Are Liquid really going to start this comeback early? They would love to get 3 clean and up the gates.
Heavy contact on A side. This could be the end of the round. Watch out, Jacob. Swings it down. Look at Nitro. Handles the ramp push, and the round will fall into place.
Yeah, I want to see how Liquid deal with the B lane aggression from Apeks here. So as I spoke about previously, they love to harass the B lane with nades over the top, stall you out as you're going to go towards cave. So it's going to be Kixen and JL holding B. Right, JL will be the cave defender. Kixen will be supporting him, playing over towards the B long area, towards the back of the block, as Nitro did in that first half of play. Over towards mid will be Jacob, and then you have Stiko, who's going to be more flexible as that A defender. And Nork, well, he can go wherever the hell he wants with the AWP. Can be aggressive A main, he can be starting over towards B, he can playing mid if he has a rifle with the team. It just depends on how Apeks want to open up these rounds. But they like to be aggressive once they know where you are. So if Liquid are going to announce their presence on the B lane, expect pushes time and time again. Out mid, jumping up, pushing cave, pushing down the ramp. They're happy to take the fights here.
Not hoping to get a late exit. Keeps Elijah a little busy.
Yeah, Elijah, he forgot if he left the oven on or not there. You know, you gotta go back and check the bomb. Are we sure? Are we sure no one's defusing? Well, they're sure now. 4 rounds the gap.
Well, with split pistols this time. And you can see fans from around the world are in attendance.
Ja, man kann es probieren, klar.
To witness this battle.
Aber jetzt warten wir mal ab. Jetzt geht's rein in die nächsten 2 Rounds.
Yeah, Vitality's waiting, huh?
Yeah, Vitality waits in the wings. Probably watching this one.
All right, 5 rifles start here, no AWP. Jacob out middle, standard from him. Smoked off for now. So they want to flash him forward for the fight, apparently not. The lane control has been established here this time. Apeks not just ramming things down, they're actually going to take it a bit more standard. Smoke exchange, JL committed towards cave here. And we saw how this Biff and battle went in the first half. It felt like JL was at least beating Elijah in the spam head-to-head.
Yeah, they're not in a hurry though. As it seems Liquid have worked out how they plan to finish.
Well, if they were hoping to force something here out of Apeks, they have not done that whatsoever. This is a pretty strong hold from Apeks here for what is about to come their way.
Well, Kixen, I just saw a straight conversation. He actually just sent Nork to the A-bomb site.
It's too quiet towards B. There's no spamming, there's no util, there's no nothing.
And Yukinda going to be on that sliver, spotted out.
This could go horribly wrong for Liquid.
Yeah, look at this.
Jetzt einfach dranbleiben, Jungs.
He's delivered. And right back
Einfach
to
dranbleiben jetzt.
Into the site they flood. And now looking for blood. Nitro, safe plant. Calculated. Sprayed unsuccessfully. As Liquid do cut the clock in half. Getting out is a problem for Nitro.
They have only this tempo
Nur
control.
einer hat
Really
Defuse Kit, Jungs.
Might have to be OC taking some contact as Yukinda's going to wait for it to come to him.
Wichtig.
Oh,
Wichtig.
nothing. And no, it's falling apart.
Aber!
Taking the A side, but it takes all 4 still standing from Apeks on the way back in.
Yeah, maybe you're asking
Das
why
ist
they
die
take
12. Runde.
Flash and fight. Well, the site is hard enough to hold on to in an equal numbers situation right there. Being down a man, only having temple space, the flash and the fight, they had to offer something. But unable to get anything done whatsoever here, and Kixen really punishes Nitro. He's just trying to get away. He has no cover after the bomb goes down. Copping bullets through the spam, and Kixen steps out, continues to find this impact here.
All right, well, that's a big one back. Apeks immediately proving to Liquid that they are here to play 4 alive as they post their first CT round.
Kixen's having a great game. 16 kills, but 6 assists as well, so finding damage.
Solid util set, you can see from Apeks. Molly to stop the bleed through, the disrespect of the smoke. Yukinda, heavy damage inflicted to him from that HE. Kixen on the jiggle. Forward position from
Oh, schon
Stiko.
Apeks.
He will be the canary in the coal mine to alert them to presence on that first letter of the alphabet. Action incoming. Naf, solid. The star of the show for Liquid.
They're surging A now.
In Paris.
Oh, called it off here. Looked like they were just quickly going to make their way into this site. That molly has slowed things down for now. Rotation for Apeks. Rotation. Yeah, at least. But there's 50 seconds left. It's Nitro who's that flank.
Gut, Pompe down, ja!
They activate for 2.
Jacob gets another. Now flattened. Problems for Liquid. Even just getting that bomb is a problem. It's currently covered in flame. Yekinda doesn't have the health to brave it. Barely the health to get away from it. And so he walks away from the objective.
13, sie leuchtet, die 13.
They know what's coming.
Herrlich.
Delayed by the clock, but a 13th is inbound.
You can just feel it's Apeks setting their tempo all the time in almost all of the fights that have been taken there.
Oh, ist das
They were defaulting
gut.
early, they take the space, they come out mid, they get themselves in towards the donut position.
Ja,
Jacob
so
comes out
muss
and
es.
picks left side of donut, and at the same time is their front side player.
Einfach weiterhalten. Einfach nur weiter, verdammt nochmal halten.
He knows that Naf was towards main and takes that fight. Was it a risk? Yeah, a massive risk.
Noch
You
3
expect
Runden.
that position to be locked down because
Dann hat man
Naf
die
has that
erste Map
pressure from
sicher.
main, but Jacob doesn't care. He braves it, knows they have to take that little chance, and it pays off. They are running away with this here, and they forced the final timeout out of Liquid. They used 3 in that first half, bludgeoned on their CT side, and now here, left wondering. Can buy again, sure, but really running out of opportunities.
Wow.
Die Fans sind anwesend. Herrlich. Tomati, willkommen. Ja, die Map-Pause kann man ja wirklich gut nutzen.
Trobo. We prepare ourselves for war then.
And I feel that's exactly what Liquid need to do. Go aggressive, get in their face, set the tempo, take a fight. Look, it might all go against you here. You might just get caught off guard. I'm talking about Apeks loving to take that aggression as well, but it feels like Liquid are never the ones setting the tempo in these rounds. They're the ones being dictated to time and time again. Let the underdog dictate to you. Well, now they're the big dog.
3 Runden für Apeks. Come on, Jungs. Dann ist die erste Map eingetütet. Ah, schieß ihn kaputt.
Charged down off the back of his own util. And he's got JL side by side as well. His ride or die on that B site. As Yekinda, he is up to no good, sneaking into a forward position, and only Stiko in a very interesting angle, investigating the corners of his smoke. Might call for backup. He's been caught out. Pants by Yekinda. Jacob to rotate, but already Liquid in. They slink in for a plant. Molly to contain Temple. Can't do anything with that, Jacob.
Jetzt habe ich es auch gemerkt, ich Idiot.
Surely this one.
Die reden hier nicht Deutsch.
A recovery after 2 consecutive out of Apeks.
Nok has util here for this retake, but they have to get out of Temple first.
And Naf stands in their way. Can he hold the door?
Free kill.
Looking for more. Naf gets away with it. Apeks surely have to wave the white flag here. Gixen sure onto Nitro.
Ja, müssen weg. Nimmt die Waffen mit.
Will be Liquids. And they're hunting as well. Yekinda catches Nork upon the exit.
Auch wenn man noch einen Mann verliert, alles gut.
And Yekinda got
Ist
to
okay.
a nice
Nehmen wir mit.
extra gold star for that one.
Okay, well, right there, it looked like the game plan
Nehmen
well.
wir mit.
Prep, understanding how the CTs are going to be moving across the map here. That gap was very easy for them to identify. Stiko had absolutely no idea that they could be that far through Donut already. That little timer in his head. Yeah, that smoke is not a wall. And you can see this here. 1:13 on the clock. He's through. Stiko backpedaling, not awares. In the open, goes down. And Naf reserved with that swing. Important that he doesn't overstep that mark. Would have been traded, no dramas whatsoever. That's an important round here for Liquid. Need consecutive. They can break the finances in probably 2 rounds' time if Apeks keeps saving. Right? If Apeks loses sight and they save some guns again, they will be able to buy once more. So Liquid still with some hard graft ahead of them here as Stiko and Jacob taking the fight right now. Expect some more pressure towards B lane.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of aggression and action in mid. Deep smoke to contain it further, but a lot of action off that ramp. Nitro accelerating. Oh, and kicks him. He falls. Nitro, he's beckoned the squad in past that util as well to facilitate full entry. OC1, but look at Stiko. He's cut down Nav. He'll be fast on the flank, maybe a wallbang, not far off the mark. OC to reposition, look at the health. Elysian,
Ja,
Nitro.
das ist alles noch machbar.
Wishing they had a little more if they do give this a go, but there's a lot to be put at stake if you do have a look at this one.
Yeah, they're just going to shy away from this. It's a retake where you really don't know.
Runden brauchen die nur noch aus 9, das wird wohl machbar sein. Machen wir 8. Der geht nur noch auf Exit Frag und dann ist es rum.
Who might be able to get themselves into that buy department, but not every single member. So an important entry there from Nitro. The captain, a big one onto Kicks, and he had to brave through the smoke as North wants to do some more damage.
Ooh, you don't want to lose that AWP after conceding the round and pursuit of maintaining it.
Ist okay.
Well, Liquid are closing that gap. A reminder, an 11-4 half. Mytha, I'm sure he doesn't believe in Zonic's law. Mytha's law is that 11-4 is an easy close.
Yeah, and that's how most people should be able to piece this one together here, especially with it coming on the T side, right? Yeah. We know that Ancient, it's always up for conversation in terms of, you know, which side is it? Is it CT-sided, T-sided? Well, at the moment, it's slightly CT-sided. Only just 52.5%.
Creative. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Seeko ate one of those in the other round, so we'll have to ask him after the game how it tastes. Apeks will take their second timeout, so Kuban still has a whole lot of chances here if he wants to change the discourse of these strategies. But with those saves, they can buy. It's only JL who has an omission here in the purchase department, but from where he plays in Cave, that auto shot, he could be going great guns.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not even too worried about it as long as they come his way. Retaking, however, with an alligator.
Yeah, probably less than ideal, but Yakinda's going to fight mid here.
Yeah, already going for it. He pays a heavy price to the blood gods. And Jacob, he's running out of bullets. They've been counting. Elise will start to move upon the reload. Oh, and there's potential for early friction. Lining up something is Elise. The molly will force him out, though. This should be a fight. Jacob's forced it, and no smoke available. Elise dead at the hands of Jacob. Awakening now. A slow start on that T side, but he's tying up his score with the rest of the boys now. CT side from Jacob to pull Apeks across for the conversion.
And it's not just the opener, it's Yakinda being so low as well. 37 points of health, having to operate, and he's just going to hang around mid to make sure that they can't jump up. So Short dealing with any late to mid-round aggressive plays here. But they don't have a whole lot of room to Liquid, so back over towards B. Nitro, good luck with this fight.
Deploy the utility B ramp, so shaves time off the clock. Liquid are going to have very limited time for this final flourish.
Jacob's coming over as well. 3v3 on B. Not just dropping back. If you're going to reroute, it has to be now, Liquid.
It would have to be now.
Bam,
free kill. Looking, and on Nork search, he is rewarded. They're on their way anyway.
Seeko can win the round right here. They're just going to have to save. Yeah, they have to save. There's no way.
Die gehen nicht mehr drauf. Die safen. 14-9.
Greatest enemy, the clock. And Nork, he does get the frag necessary to call off the hunt. Those three gonna have to lay down arms and accept 14.
Oh, this is great from Apeks.
Läuft.
It's not looking
2
like
noch.
a team
Auf geht's, Apeks.
4 of their players. Let's make it 3. Well, won't be 4. We'll keep Steeko out of that conversation. Yeah. He's definitely been to a major before, but Steeko and Jacob, they're the only 2 with any major experience. Nork, JL, Kixon, this is their first major. And they're here on the stage, easy as you like, 14-9, a great first half, no issues, just pedestrian, not having to celebrate too much, not having to get crazy with it, just knowing that this is how we play Counter-Strike. We're going to work
Apeks,
right
2 Runden, dann haben wir's. Dann haben wir die erste Map durch.
Apeks are playing their own game.
Yeah, and they're not having any issues with it. This is
oh, gut!
Random Counter-Strike, Jacob gets 2. They just fall over.
Ah!
And you can destroy, will shut him down, but the damage is done and the bomb is lost.
This is what I'm talking
Wir
about.
machen die 15 voll. Bam, 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 bam. Nochmal schön geschmiert. Und noch eine. Ah, herrlich.
So cruel, look at this. Naf just desperately trying to hold on to his honor.
Oh, jetzt knallt's.
Where he started. Like, what is the call out of Spawn? Hold W, lads. The frags come through. Jacob a double, already mantling up the boxes as they start to emerge from those B doors. And the rest falls into place nicely. The mid-fight seals the deal, kicks in the one.
50 Sekunden.
And yeah, well,
Das wird er nicht holen.
Helpless.
Yeah, well, if Liquid want to get to that semi-final, they're going to have to do it the hard way. They're going to have to go into their own map pick of Overpass next, and then they're going to have to go to the final of Anubis here and get things done.
Liquid doing it the hard way, Chad. It is becoming a recurring theme.
Yeah, right. And this is an Apeks who might be able to run with this momentum. They get to start on the CT side of Overpass coming up next, right? So they close the game here with a shutout, or close enough, right? They're throwing Liquid around the server here.
Bang.
Liquid win the pistol, they get a couple of conversions, maybe a couple of gunnies in there, sure, but this is exactly what we spoke about with the CT approach of Apeks and what to expect. And they saved it until a moment where Liquid thought, okay, well, they haven't thrown
Und das will ich sehen, dass du den Roy leer darfst. Das will ich sehen.
And then it just gets stuck in. Something that they've run plenty of times before. And to great success again. So
no, let's go Liquid. No.
There's always a chance that Apeks could put up a fight here today.
But, you know,
15. Really thought they could take down Liquid with this level of experience, because this is where it shifts. This is where it changes. The conversation once you get into an arena is about how do you handle that pressure? How do you handle the moment? But when I saw that team walk out onto the stage, and you could see they were enjoying it. Every time Banks was reading out the little detail about their name, there's a little smirk on the face. But they were soaking it in. They were understanding exactly what they're here to do. And I think the crowd can sense a little bit of blood in the water right now.
Is this the last round of Apeks pick?
Ui. Oh, schade.
Stico seems to think so. Back from OC though. Nice find.
Bam.
But already damage is dealt. The walk-in wounded gets worse. Could have been more from Nork. Util dump for survival.
Oh, der muss...
He just walked through the flame!
Excuse me?
Oh!
He has got an opportunity, Nork though. This is his chance, and Yakinda's gotten away with murder there.
He's found his balls here in a big way. It's
Bloody
just JL
hell.
and Kixon. Do they want to give this one a go?
He went from 100 to 10 for that element of surprise, but it's led to a plant. It could lead to a round.
Yeah, this is the thing. If they wanted to give it a look,
Ja,
this would be great for
safe.
Apeks to
Ihr
try
habt
and
kein
close out
Kit.
a number disadvantage clutch, but they just don't
Aber damit
know.
hat keiner jetzt gerechnet hier, aber...
Nork couldn't believe that. I mean, you take a panic shot, you just see that flashing bold head over the box. You're like, what's going on here? How has he done that?
What a risk taken.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. Yeah, OC goes down, but...
Oh, zweiter One-Tap.
That's the Hail Mary.
Zweiter One-Tap. War ja auch One-Hit.
He's had a great map, hasn't he? Kixon 20 kills, Stico 20 kills.
Oh.
18 for Nork, 15 for Jacob, and Nitro does survive.
Good to take the AWP through. They got to get a full run of 5 here.
But that's a Hail Mary. Hey boys, all 5 of us run out mid and hope that we don't all die.
Look at this. So he goes the long way round, and this is the element of surprise we saw.
Oh,
Misses his
man.
shot on the repeat.
Zweiter
He
Map
just controls
point.
the spray.
Yeah, if he doesn't take that risk, they don't win the
Apeks.
round, do they?
Right.
And Kixon here, just tapping it in,
Ooh.
using the M4 like an AK with a couple of tidy ones of his own. Can you do that again though, Yakinda? The Firewalker.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Only need 5 more consecutive rounds here, so only.
Here he goes. Oof, swallows a grenade. But didn't stop him before, did it?
No, and you can see he's had to unleash himself.
Yeah.
Someone's going to take some space. Someone has to take a risk.
Good time on that smoke. You can see what that does to Elige. Might try and counter bang. Of course, Tracer's visible.
They just need to hold them at bay right now. Give the information to Yakinda of what you're hearing. Right? How many bullets are being spammed? Other 2 players? What nades have been thrown? Relay that information, and as quickly as possible, because that is key. That will allow this position that he's just taken to whir into activation, but Nork does first.
Yeah, that's a big opener. OC forced to watch as this could still be the final
Bam.
round. Yakinda up to no
Straight.
good and 1 and done. And with that, the advantage for Apeks extended. Held on to. Maintained.
Rechts, guck
Staring at a
rechts
smoke
bitte.
through the cave, JL.
Oh, look at Stico as well.
Yeah, he's here.
Look at this.
He's here. Clamping shut. He's
Good.
containing. And a nice
Good.
brought down.
Bam!
Stico, and it's all good in the
16-10. Map 1 geht an Apeks.
16 to 10. Taking Liquid for a walk.
Verdient.
On Ancient. Up, Chad. This is getting spicy.
Yeah, this could be over in 2. I agree with the desk. One of the
Map
teams
2.
have come to play today, and one of them still needs to make up.
Overpass.
Liquid with a
Das ist
slow
der
start.
Map-Pick von
So it becomes synonymous
Liquids.
with the name right now, but this is their
Jetzt.
map choice. This is their time. to turn things around and take us
entscheidet
to that
sich.
third.
Und Apeks die Map, gehen sie 2-0 ins Halbfinale. Gegner ist Vitality morgen.
It's sink or swim. They'll be starting on the attack. Bring in the heat. And Apeks up against them. We all know how a pistol round goes. It's in the name. But who will leave with the round? Liquid have intentions. Look at this off the rip. It's only Yekinda separated from the pack. Looking to sniff him out, nose to the screen.
Einfach dranbleiben, Apeks. Beste holen und dann sieht es schon wieder sehr gut aus.
Being acknowledged by Nork now.
And Jacob, oh, I think he caught a whiff. He's aware his mouth is moving, just the one though. Nork might need backup, and he gets a lot more than just one spotted on his screen. Can pivot though, especially now. Their route back to B is opened up by Yekinda. Stiko may have a lot on his plate here. And look at this crossfire though, JL. Primed and ready. OC catches Nork going, look at Stiko.
Na, nimmt ihn doch jetzt raus, Mann.
Can't finish his meal, Yekinda gets away.
Ja, Keksen. Keksen. Oh. Oh no!
Yekinda clean. Nice with it. And a triple from Yekinda on the Julie.
That got nervy for him.
Was ist hier jetzt mit GoTV los? Oh. Der Observer, der Ton ist down gegangen. Aber nicht nur das, der Surfer gleich mit. Oh, das ist natürlich nicht schön. Das passiert mal. Das ist jetzt, glaube ich, das 3. Mal bereits, wo das passiert ist. Passiert. Wir gehen sofort wieder rein.
Couples that one up as there's 3 players.
Technische Fehler passieren, kommen wir dazu.
Bathrooms, divider. Kicks and Jacob, Nork together. So the gap is long right now, but they want to take this fight together, and that's what Apeks have done so well throughout. They have multiple traps set up here.
Yeah, and you want to let Nork work as well.
Kicks and
Players saying they'd rather die than be
315
tagged with a
AD nach
scout in game, that is.
This is very default out of Liquid here.
Yeah,
But
containing anything early.
Yeah, their classic A control. Nitro connected now outside B, and now they're going to pivot back as a unit. This sets them up for the clean 3, but the second the hardest to get past, considering the type of purchases, is JL on the jump spot. They don't give anything away just yet, but if he jumps again, ooh.
Yeah.
Der hat's gesehen. Der hat was gesehen.
He's got nothing to report, and they are crawling. Perfect timing, really well done.
Oh.
They have to push. The flash was there, but the headshot comes through. JL 2 bullets.
Boom.
And Stiko only needs 1 for Elise's head.
Bleib dran, bleib dran, bleib dran. Oh.
Stiko run down, gets away with 6 HP, tucks into the side.
Oh.
Yekinda hanging on by a thread. A single bullet will make him dead.
Ah.
But it's Naf to clear. Good find.
14 seconds, they got to go.
Nork, that scout. If he can just find Nafly attack, maybe insufficient. A Deagle could finish. Oh, Stiko providing. That's 6 HP.
Boom.
And takes the round. JL shuts them all down at the end of that one.
That's a backbreaker early out of Apeks here.
Oh, schön.
Down to the tiniest details. You look at this, holding onto that smoke, the jump spots, it denies. It was going to be the B play. Liquid at 30 seconds left, they're scrambling. Running into A, 14 seconds, OC has to plant. No options, Yekinda, too late to deny.
Stiko, I mean, some magnificent Deagle work from him there. No doubt about it. Feeling lucky. Or not. Apeks. This is quite a quick response from them and Liquid. Yeah, they're in a tailspin if they let this one go. Chips to the center of the table, trying to battle for that economic control.
And the force fight back after not getting a plant in, it sucks.
Yeah, it feels rather
You're on that
limp.
1400 loss bonus. You know, look at this type of a buy here. You have to wait out. Whoa, Jacob, you'll get caught right
He's just standing. He ran out of bullets. Look at the damage. But Sean, he hasn't found anything lethal.
Drückt den in
So that's something that
150
Liquid can
insgesamt
work
rein,
with.
knapp.
More gaps in that defense.
die stehen
Stico's
immer noch.
response is to hold fast on that B short pipe.
I think they're expecting a bit of re-aggression out long here to try and get this rifle back, but Nork posting up. He's going to help out Kixon and Stico, so you can see this is quite a central defense here from Apeks. They're grouped up. They can all chip in and help each other somewhat.
There is a rifle to be retrieved. Of course, no idea what awaits around that long corner.
It depends on how they want to use these smokes coming into the site here. So flash forward, upper bathroom's called clear. They will grab the rifle now. 40 seconds left on the clock and still 3 smokes left over. They can smoke bank, they can smoke drop down. They can smoke themselves off. They're going to push into the stack here.
Not the perfect weapon for the job. Nav does go down. Kixon sprays it in and found the M4. Elige applies his trade nicely with the recovered rifle.
Boom, boom, Junge, boom!
Sprays him down on the FAMAS. Still awkward though, with 13 seconds. I don't know if Yakinda can really get this.
He needs to die.
He just was looking for death, looking for destruction. There it is, provided by Nork. He'll build another. 4 kills from the Swede. Apeks in control now.
Yeah, and control of another round here. We're about to have a full eco.
Ja, ist reingekommen.
How lovely is that for Nork?
Yeah, it opened nicely here, but that one death goes on down. You know, they get funneled back. They run into it. They're not expecting so many bodies. You can see how frantic it is. And this was Apeks gambling together, but playing together, right? It wasn't strung out. It wasn't individuals. They were clustered as a unit there, so they could try and trade off of each other. They didn't need to. Nork just goes ham.
Oh, das war
They try and knock on this door of B here. Yakinda with some nose flashes available for Monster. JL might get to farm this one up.
Ja, nur ein.
He is getting
Aber den
overrun.
Jungs gut runtergedrückt.
And not many to respond immediately. It might be Stico back in position for at least one. And Nitro makes sure he's done. Jacob catches Yakinda round the corner. Nitro next victim and clean. No stress.
Yeah, and the fact that they don't get too worried out there, knowing that they're up against the full eco, it's just these Glocks and whatever they can scavenge off the ground. They're going to surge forward, take those fights, add them to the tally there. And I agree with the sentiment from the desk. Like, I think Liquid are in trouble. Right, their scoreline, I don't think it reflects how one-sided that first map felt.
I'll check in with the arena. Paris, do we see 3?
No!
Mile.
Okay.
What are the kids saying? Mid?
Yeah, I think that was mid.
Keine 3 Maps.
It was a maybe. That was a
2-0
maybe.
Apeks.
Right here, Naf taking the space on the jump spot. Has been noted now.
Ja, das wäre, also ich sag mal, 9 wäre auf jeden Fall schon auf jeden Fall optimal. Alles, was kommt, ist Bonus.
And a reboost over towards sandbags. So now, you need to be careful about how you transition.
Das ist die Überzahl hier sicher. Der steht.
Through that monster tunnel, but where is their health going? Zico forced onto the side.
Oh!
What he started is Nitro's
Aber 2 sind One-Hits.
into the side for Liquid. Bleeding out though. Some well-placed bullets from Kixon and Jacob, just like that. And that was OC. He was one of the healthy ones. Nitro worried. Naf the same. Kixon staying active. He's looking for Yakinda and they'll find him. He was supposed to be the hero. Now Liquid wanting,
Du hast den Kopf gesehen links.
hoping they can find something.
Beide One-Hit.
33 points of health. What are they supposed to do? Between the two of them. Bomb in front of the defense. Nork posted, crossfire established, Nitro crawling, and Kixon.
Wie kann das überleben?
Spraying, connecting, 4.
Meine Fresse, ist Apeks gut drauf heute.
And they have not got the funds to try that one again.
I just love watching Kixon play at the moment. He's really feeling himself. He's more than happy to take the fight. He's really getting stuck in a lot of these environments.
Das ist zum Genießen hier.
And that has been key for Apeks. Again, tempo was the word I was using on map number 1, but they're setting it here. Happy to fight, just consistently in the face of Liquid. No respect being shown, and now a little bit of fire in the belly as 4-1 the score reads. Another light investment here for Liquid. Got to start getting this bomb down. It's been 4 rounds, no plan. That has to change here. Heard the desk talk about the lack of T-sided rounds. Well, it is overpass. It does suck to be on the T side here, but Liquid Might blink and you miss it.
Ich will keine dritte Map. Gib mir heute früh Feierabend, dass ich mit genug Energie morgen das Halbfinale hier durchstehe. Ich habe schon 27 Major-Matches aus dem Main-Event auf dem Buckel. Plus die Qualifikation. Ich werde noch auf die 50 kommen. Ich habe noch nie von einem Event so viele Matches gecastet. Noch
There's 4 more to find. This Tech-9 buy, it doesn't really have any room. It's not being given any room. Just walking into fight after fight. Nico grabs 2.
That's glorious.
Noch nie.
And hopeless for Liquid. 0 damage inflicted.
Yeah, take a timeout after this.
Right.
Someone needs to give a speech. Someone needs to fire the team up.
Gut.
Yukinda has his head removed. And now surely a similar fate. He'd love to take one away, and that's all he'll get. Sego accelerates up to 6.
Ja, in der Arbeit, da versucht man sich mal kurz das Handy heimlich zu schnappen, mal kurz das Handy zu gucken, dass der Chef nicht da ist. Ah, so geht's gerade. Okay, gut, dann kommt der Chef auf einmal in der Hosentasche. Kollege, was treibst? Oh Gott, nimmst dich hier Ihnen ganz aufmerksam zu.
Nork and JL, their first taste of a major playoff, a major at all. And now in the quarters, battling for the semis against Liquid.
Erstes Timeout schon bei Liquid. Nach 6 Runden, die sind schon so angepisst.
You've got Yukinda in to try and get them up to speed.
Europe the best. Europe the best. NA. Schmutz, 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 Schmutz.
It feels like we've been tricked by Liquid here, huh? We had day 1 Liquid. They were rubbish, right? They didn't look like the team that could compete. And then that way back through the challenger stage, you had Fluxo, a team that they should beat every day of the week, regionally, right? You're coming from the Americas.
Also wie gesagt, vom Main Event sind sie jetzt mit den... Ja, ich hab ja auch noch ein paar Matches so geschaut. Das ging aber gecastet.
And they take care of business, and they almost
Insgesamt mit dem Main Event und Qualifikation mache ich jetzt am Sonntag die 50 voll. Also ich mache morgen schon die 50 voll.
Get straight through in towards the playoffs. And now, well, they're not fired up. They're not playing the type of Counter-Strike that has gotten them to this point.
Change of the setup, change of the stance. Kixon surely going to be intermittently checking.
Yeah, and Liquid have to do this together. Once noted in connector, activate, but they just blocked in the boost. The timing is great.
And that's an advantage seized by
Ja,
Elige.
Finale am Sonntag auf jeden Fall. 17 Uhr ist Anstoß, ist Kickoff.
Flying the Liquid flag now. Nitro at the staring at a smoke. Will have to respect it. Doesn't know what lies on the other side.
Ist aber leider auch nur ein BO3.
Seco can really change the dialogue of this round, and the fact JL is spamming might not be cleared here.
That's what they're hoping for.
It's all on Seco. JL is leaving it hanging, and now noted.
Nimm ihn raus, Junge.
He goes down to Elige as he makes 2. Doubles his kills so far.
Am Sonntag gibt's bei uns, ja, ich weiß nicht, ob man das als Fastfood halt setzen kann, aber Hähnchenschenkel mit Pommes gibt's am Sonntag. Das gibt's bei mir am Sonntag. Ja, das wird das 5-2. Er soll die AWP safen. Und dann sieht's ganz locker aus.
They smoke front bathrooms. Apeks exchange went down in towards connector. They try and boost in time. They get caught off guard. Trades go against them, and that's really all Liquid needed. So a good round here.
Ob man das als Fastfood sehen kann. Ja,
They didn't do anything crazy. It wasn't fast. It was.
Zwar jetzt diesmal nicht aus der Fritteuse die Pommes, die machen wir wieder am Ofen. Da werden sie halb jetzt nicht so knusprig, aber schnell dafür gesalzen
situation here is we're on board with Nork trying to hold on to this AWP, and the good graces from Team Liquid will allow it.
Hey, a bomb plant and a round, Chad. Things are looking up.
Yeah, there you go. Nork can drop for kicks in here, so they can get a full buyout. Rifles for everybody. But how do Apeks want to operate into the next round of play? This is what I'm talking about. You see the boost is just at the worst possible time. It couldn't have been more horrible there. And Seco seeing them coming through, trying to make their way in towards B. It kind of
so, 5 Runden hat man schon mal geholt. 8 Runden haben wir noch in der ersten Hälfte. Auf geht's, Apeks.
Same with JL. We know that he's a very emotional guy in and out of the server. But great to see a personality happy to share a little bit of that with us.
Yeah, and so good to see Apeks soaking it all in. The atmosphere, brand new to some.
Orb starting B here. Nork might want to go aggressive. Looks like they're going to get his AWP over towards Monster now. They play on the fade. Does he push out short? How do they use him? He started towards B for a reason. Oh, And they're going to start the triple boost. So Nork is going to cover off towards Monster while they boost up to isolate Naf in the backyard.
Das ist krank. Wenn ihr jetzt einen findet, dann gute Nacht. Dann würde ich auf den Server quitten und sagen, spielt ohne mich.
They've dismantled, so you can forget those worries, at least for now.
Yeah, progress for Liquid. Run boost out long. OC and Elige to crawl. They're escorting the bomb as well. That's OC's responsibility. Elige given the freedom, and we are about to see a head-to-head here. The North American rifler, Elige, voicing his concerns in his own performance last time we saw him on Overpass, taking to Twitter. And thanking his team for filling in those gaps.
45 seconds. Liquid have map controls, sure, but there's no pressure towards A.
In the fade, JL. Okay.
The bomb's gonna go A though. This is a fake.
He hasn't said.
Der Reflex. Gut! Gut!
Denies, and it's still Jacob on long side. He was not distracted by that contact.
Die Runde ist rum.
Scarpa now back towards that second letter.
Nitro needs this.
He has to have it, has to provide it. Look at
Das
the
war's.
active hold.
Runde ist rum, hau ab.
He is so good a thorn in Liquid's side. And charging through the flames to try and catch OC as well. He wants to take it all away from them. 5 seconds, OC desperately trying to hold on to his rifle, but he has to fight his way out, does so. Will maintain the rifle.
This performance from Kixon is inspired here.
Right.
It can't be overstated, right? You need to be shouting it from the rooftops right now. This kid is putting in a massive haul in back-to-back maps here. He is just feeling himself, and the confidence, in-game leader, just getting it done on the big stage. He's not whimpering, he's not shying away from the moment. He's embracing it with both hands, and he is just an absolute nuisance for Liquid to deal with.
Oh my goodness.
Got a couple of familiar faces there, but a Swagger Souls, Fitz, Anomaly. Maybe we can go on their podcast.
Das wird der Push. Das wird der Push.
The Sea of Blue.
Graf, 13 AP.
Just go. Yes, spams
Kicks
from the
on.
smoke. Forward position from Jacob as well. We are going to be seeing it tested. He's got support from Nork. Chev telling us that story as long as taken.
Kixon kriegt den
And it's
ersten.
Kixon
Again.
I can't believe I'm saying his name again.
Saying his name.
I think I'm really not doing him justice. Again, it's Kixon. Straight through the underpass. Nitro's crawl cut down, and Nork holding on. Extends their advantage. Now he can retreat. Pulls the ripcord as the flank comes through. Jacob, he's ended the round with that one. Naf, worried for his health. Worried for himself, and his back is turned as Jacob gets another. Kixon's coming. Yakindo would have to pull off the impossible. Trying to get that bomb down. As Apeks up to 7.
Get him out of here.
The desk were doubting whether we'd see 3. Jacob
Eine
even,
siebte.
started waving that Liquid flag at the start, but
Schnell von hinten eine
This one
geschmiert.
here, looking like it's going to be a quick day at the office for Apeks. This is beautiful Counter-Strike.
Undeniably so. It's really running Liquid through a loop, and the way that these players are dying, you know, it's...
They don't even have a chance in a lot of these fights, right? There's no opportunity for them to even exchange back here. And try this one on for size. Yakinda, the man on the screen right now, is probably questioning, guys, how are you dying every single round? I'm 5-0 in opening duels.
What?
Yeah.
Yakinda is 5-0?
Yeah, apparently so.
I mean, you know how we used to sit back and do desk chat and I'd say win conditions?
Yeah, what happened? Yakinda happened.
Yeah. Well, you'd sit there and go, well, if Yakinda's getting openings and then the rest can close.
You got to be converting off the back of those. So 5 Yakinda openings, they've come in a mixed bag of things.
Also bei Liquids
timeout for them to have a chat into a Liquid timeout. So Dabs
Kann ich mir gut vorstellen, die gehen auf den Halfball.
Momentum because it is
Gehen
just
auf knapp
running away
2K
from them here. I
runter.
understand that this is CT side over.
Das kann ich mir gut vorstellen, aber
we're
wer
going to
wird's
step
nicht
half
mehr
for the
gehen.
course and we're going to be fair about things. If Liquid can get 4 or 5 rounds, that's more than enough for them to turn things around once they flip on over to the other side of the server. Sure, they can still be competitive, but right now it doesn't feel that way, right? They're getting blown out. They're not really putting up too much of a fight here.
This looks like something straight out of a strat book, right? You've had a timeout, and look at the very considered utility.
You'd hope you'd have a pocket straight up your sleeve right here. Now, whether it's just the call out of spawn, something quick, probably not. But if they want to go for some map control with the Tech 9s, then put themselves in a position to be explosive, that would be a little bit more ideal. And yeah, you can see here. So they extinguish over towards A. That's to make sure that they think there's players taking playground control. Nitro and Connector has lobbed out some of his own utility here. Or will
Ja,
hope to do so at some point.
die kriegen schon aufs Maul.
That's
Die
a
werden
heaven
schon
smoke.
merken,
They
wenn es
want
nicht
to
passt.
explode B.
Nitro.
Spam does chip away at Nitro.
Viermal Tech 9, einmal eine Diegel.
Explosion.
Oh, Nitro ist schon mit dem ersten. Ja, lass die doch einfach durchlaufen, klar.
Another from Stiko. And Liquid get nothing
Bye, bye.
going on this Tech 9. Nothing at all.
8-2, wir haben eine Halbzeitführung.
Couple of pistol upgrades given over to their adversary. Liquid gonna have to make this next rifle round count. Here it comes, round 11. You'll see this is comfortable. And I thought perhaps with the boost there might have been an opportunity, but you can see they're very satisfied with the way that one played out, understandably so.
What have there been? 2 plants in total? I think one of those maybe even came on the pistol round.
And then, yeah, that previous gun.
Ja, so kann man
What do you do now?
Well, they didn't even need to get the bomb down in the pistol round, so they've had 1 plant. They've had 1 plant this entire time.
And there's already aggression from Jacob.
Ja,
Jacob
Aussie hat keine
cooking up
Vollrüstung.
Got Nork looking at the playground
Das hat's Geld
entrance here, so he can
anscheinend
focus
nicht
towards the
gereicht.
T stairs.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, Kixon's in connected. This is a kill.
Whoa!
And you can quick to adjust on that one.
Another opener. They need to convert these. They
Yeah.
need to start converting. If Yukinda's going to provide, the rest of the team needs to step up.
But look who's here. You've got to get through Kickson and he's standing in the open looking for trouble. Naf is dead on B. And they know Nitro likes to linger in the underpass. Stiko does take the chance. Going aggressive here in the steps. Ali's
Ouch.
looking for it and gets it. Headshot back.
But here comes Kixon.
Yeah, and it's JL as well. Kickson, what are you up to? I thought he was going through. He is going through. Osy's dead.
wow.
And now Ali as well. Every
Nitro.
cut
1
down
gegen
to
2.
Silence to Nitro in that one.
Der ist so im Eimer.
And he's
Der
got
überlebt
value.
nicht.
And he's not-
Bam!
Okay, he'll take you from the grave. The
Ah,
model
ist das gut.
secures a 9th. A double from Kickson. And 19 frags for the North Macedonian leader.
Oh.
Just to clarify, currently 173 average damage per round.
It's mental how much impact this kid is having.
Ja,
I can't believe
dreistellig
it.
Topwert,
I'm actually a
ey.
little bit stunned just by how they're ragdoll Liquid right now. We've had so many streaky games of Counter-Strike here throughout the Blast CV Major. There's just been these matches that have just been one-sided slogs of rounds, and then, you know, another team will do the same, but Liquid aren't putting up any resistance here.
He's tossing him around, dude. This is so interesting.
Alle Tills durch bis auf Monte.
Throwing Liquid around like
Stand
ragdoll,
jetzt
sure, but
auch bei mir.
can he get any more?
I mean, he's zoned in right now, like the conviction as well behind
Stand
his
jetzt auch
moves.
bei
That's for the
mir.
rest of the team.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Ja, damit hast du doch deine Goldmünze.
It doesn't get better.
Getting the kills and setting his teammates up. Jacob says, thank you
Wir machen
very
die
much
10
to the
voll.
in-game leader. I'll take those every day of the week.
That's effective flash farming there.
Going from bad to worse here for Liquid. Double digits have to be secured right now. What are you going to do, Yukinda? You're finding the openers, but nobody else here is to play for Liquid.
Ich habe ja Gott sei Dank Gold schon
We're
safe,
gonna have to
also
start putting the Liquid logo on the milk cartons if this
kann hier
continues.
jetzt nichts mehr passieren. Diamonds nicht mehr möglich.
Missing.
Schade.
There's Yukinda. He certainly isn't. We'd have to find a whole lot more. And Stiko happy to contest that bomb. He's got JL as well working to join him. Naf holding. Surely they can just draw this line into the sand. Yukinda once more. And okay, Naf has combined. Now they've paid a heavy price.
Oh!
Yukinda on his head. Now
Oh,
he's dead.
dieses
It's
Timing
Jason.
dieser Nate
Again,
ist schon
we
wieder
say his
so
name as he
Schmutz.
pulls them into an advantage. And yeah,
Oh.
Naf should be dead. Yeah, perfect.
Ekelhaft.
It's all Kickson, baby.
Absolut
a triple.
ekelhaft.
Excuse me, the double.
That was the flash that got in the triple
Thank
kill.
you.
That
Yeah.
Jacob
Boah,
was the one who
dieses
profited from
Timing
all of
dieser
that.
Nate ist
And
schon
as Liquid
wieder
is trying to make a round
so
of it after it's
Schmutz.
already done. Right, sure, they draw it close again, they get a couple of kills. This is how it started and essentially ended a minute 30.
Alle
again,
davor
all over.
verkackt.
Catch that one. Straight into the
Oh,
guts
da
of
wird's
Yukinda
bei dir
there.
aber
And I
richtig.
don't know if I've ever seen this before, Chad. He has
Porno
21 and
durch
8.
Granate.
Dominating performance, 23% headshot ratio. He's
War
using
Porno
the
die
M4A1S
Granate, ja,
and his
ey,
spray
das ist
control
so-
body shots.
Boah.
He is murdering them.
And look at Kuben, he can't quite believe it.
Boah,
Oh,
dieses
man, I can't
Timing,
believe
das
it.
ist schon wieder
He's
so.
seen it all. That's Kuben, and he's here today witnessing the decimation of Liquid, not having to say an awful lot. Daps calls the third time out, another chant, 10-2 is the score. There's 3 more rounds to play within this half. And if Apeks grab them all, they're going to be sailing to that semi-final.
Semi-finals at a major. Most players dream of walking out onto that stage. The major, head and shoulders above every other accolade. And Apeks making it here in the last of Global Offensive. 10 years on from the first.
4-man B start again here. What tricks up the sleeve? Last time we saw Apeks do this.
Waren sie wieder 11 in der ersten Hälfte.
This time around there, looks like going to set up the double stack. JL will need to come back if they want to do the triple, and I think Stiko, by looking at him, has been summoning exactly that. Different tricks, different moves
triple
to
boost.
isolate Naf.
Surely Nafly is going to be a dead man.
Nee, Doppelboost.
Got to work it out. Still plenty of time.
And here it comes.
And he's
No!
Oh! Okay, problems now. Ring in the alarm bell because your Kinder's coming and he's headhunting. Woof! Makes me bark like a dog and Naffel finish.
Oh, was war denn das gerade für eine Vergewaltigung, ey?
That's okay. A third is nice. But they've got to really just round off these rough edges of a tough half Liquid. They've got 2 more they can collect, and this was an unforced error.
Yeah, premature right there on those shots, just thinking they could.
Also der erste Frag hätte sitzen müssen von Apeks. Also die Runde hat man sich aber mal sowas von selbst verschissen, ey. Aber
he's been ripping them off time and time again. So far, hasn't proven to be enough, but if they can grab 1 to 2 more rounds here, maybe, just maybe, Liquid is still in with a shot.
We know your Kinder's in with some shots. And Naf has had such a magnificent upswing. Where did Leash just go? And Dixon seems ready to go.
Schade, it's okay, it's okay.
Quick on
It's
the
okay.
Good to see the T-side AWP in play. OC, can he make any more space? Peeking into the pillar.
Let's go, Apeks.
Advantage Apeks, though. Can they maintain it? The pressure's on Liquid to make that space, take that kill.
Ja.
And they're sending your Kinder shopping. Searching.
Oh,
looks to
komm bitte, Freakin'.
Back was turned again into Jacob shut down. Leaves your Kinder and Nafly.
Your Kinder might be able to thread the needle here. Nork has to consider an awful lot. They know where Jacob is. If you're kicking, timing. The barrel going to be spotted, but Nork ready for it nonetheless and gets the second. Naf down 2. Call that 11.
He likes that one. How can you not enjoy this from Apeks? They
Schön
are
nochmal 2 geschmiert.
With all of that additional pressure, the crowd in front of them, chanting your opponent's name, it doesn't seem to mean anything to Apeks.
Yeah, showing you hard work pays off here. The preparation on display, highlighted by the desk with
Wir
Ancient.
notieren, alle Timeouts verballert bei Liquid.
They learned. And they gave Liquid a bit of a
Die
high.
machen
We've seen
Bombenjob,
how this
ey.
goes. If you're going to take all the timeouts in the first half, you give yourself no buffer room. And sure, the CT side on overpass is going to be a little bit easier, but not if you don't have at least 4 here, because you use the pistol, it's all going to be for naught.
Well, I mean, that's the clear indication that Liquid are being told right now. I mean, we are burning through our last timeout because that 4th is so compulsory.
Can't be more valuable right now.
I mean, essentially, Dats has got to say, hey lads, do you want to see a third map? Do you want to see a semi-final? Win this round. You got the AKs out.
Wieder 11 Runden in der ersten Hälfte.
And there's the first spot. No frag, no blood, but an AWP shot fired.
At this point, just stay alive and let your Kinder go searching. Allow him to have a look, as Nork has donated a little bit of utility to fortify this B play, and Kinder,
Schön.
you're not going to do this. Straight into Jacob. Can't find the opener if you're in the grave.
Is that his first? Opening death?
Yeah.
And it's handed to him by Jacob.
Finally, felled first. And now back towards A. How is this one meant to play? Apeks have been in control. They started 4B yet again. Jacob got to play in connector, so there's so many gaps towards A, but Liquid is scared. They're scared to take that space, and now as they quickly try and grab some room over towards Long, Nork posted up with the AWP, ready for some more.
I love this full role reversal. You got Liquid cowering, fearing for their lives against these individuals. A boost head to head, and OC makes Nork dead.
Damit hat er nicht gerechnet.
Quick here, Liquid. They need to move real quick, but they're not going to. They have no idea what the defense looks like.
Jacob's got time to reposition. Kicks him too. We know he's not afraid to push a smoke. Waits for Stiko and JL. Down in the corner now. Jacob confirms nothing across.
Position
now,
verraten.
starting to connect. Nitro spotted. Boost directed. And they're planting bankside. They're planting bankside. Stand up. Hit your shot. He does onto Elige.
But look at Naf.
Apeks.
Oh, he could do so
Was
much with
spielen
this.
die
Hold your
hier?
horses.
Oh nee,
Hold your
oh
Liquid
nee.
Horses.
Oh!
He's gonna turn around on him. Still, a tickle of the bomb. Nothing to check. They don't have answers. OC reveals himself. Panicking. Now he hits the shot. OC steps up.
Schade.
Running him down.
Schade.
And denies the
So ein schöner Versuch, ey.
Phantom. I think you've changed your mind. I think Apeks have changed your mind because we sit at 11-4 on the half here at the Blast TV Major.
5 Runden und wir sind für heute fertig. Und das Viertelfinale wäre dann beendet. Und warum verhakt sich mein Kabel der Kopfhörer immer in diesem Scheißrad von diesem Stuhl? Leck mich am Arsch, ey. Hau! Hau, Dennis! Oh, die Nachbarin hat ihren Balkon zu. Ach, schade. Dann hätte sie dieses Hau auch hören können.
This is going to be interesting. This setup. It's going to hinge a lot on what
Gell,
these reports.
liebe Nachbarin. Du magst es doch, wenn ich so schrei.
His feeling of the game right now is on point. He finished the half with 23
kills.
The next closest on his team was 11. And the only person kicking and screaming on the other side was Jinder with 16.
Wichtig.
So Kitchen is feeling the game. This is great for a leader, right? You're in that
Anstatt jetzt alles wieder zu latschen auf dem
Bei einem
Golf.
Trusting in you even more. My leader is fragging right here, right now in a quarterfinal match. You are going to trust everything he has to say.
And even with a performance like that in the first half,
Oh,
he
komm,
will take
Apeks.
the utility.
Das will erstmal holen.
Stars work, and it's Kickson that takes first contact, spotted out by Elige. Will have to recede.
Has not been noted here. He has gotten across. Doesn't have any util to his name, but does have a big weapon for the job to activate late. Elige pushing again. Pushing again, this time with the company of OC.
Brave,
hast du dir auch Sticker-Kapseln geholt für dieses Major bisher?
Towards the toilets. That's more. P250 now spotted out, and it's Elige. He's sticking around. He's looking to rumble. And Steeko too, struggling to connect the dots long range. It's nice from OC.
Ja, Dennis, du warst ja nicht gemeint. Oh, aber warte, die Runde ist noch nicht rum.
Continues, but so does Nork and Kickson. Hold on.
Time's a problem here. They got to get a move on right now.
Yeah, they have to charge him. They have to run into him, and he's playing the time beautifully. He's even got support here. Looks great for Liquid. And these will finish it. 3 in total.
Ja, ich hab einen Holo-Sticker von Heroic. Den habe ich noch nicht verwendet. Das könnte eine Goldgrube werden, das Ding. Dieser Holo-Sticker. Stand jetzt 13 € wert. Ui. Das ist meine größte Goldgrube. Vielleicht wird es das.
Apeks is going to give it to him. Apeks is going to give them the good graces here. Here, have it.
Man hat 50k Messer gezogen.
We're not going to force buy in without the bomb going down. We'll get the AK out and the next. And this is just going to be one Deagle, a P250.
Dennis, Monte hat mit dem CSGO-Team Monte nichts zu tun. Möchte ich mal anmerken. Das Team kommt aus der Ukraine im Übrigen, das Team Monte. Es hat aber mit dem Streamer Montana Black 0 zu tun. Ja, soll er doch sein 50k Messer ziehen? Kann der Klammer mich abdrücken. Nein, Spaß. Oh, Doppelboost. Ja, dafür muss er... Ja, kriegt jetzt ab... Die sind zu doof. Die sind so doof.
Some innovation. Or attempted innovation.
Yeah, well, you know you got a minute and 55 trying to milk out grenades from the other side, so why not?
You really don't want to run all your players into an SMG. Well, looks like Nav might force it.
Und da weg ist in CSGO-Kist.
Crashes JL's mood for sure.
Well, come on back. They want some more. And
ich weiß, dass du Montana Black gesagt hast. Das sagst du.
Chasing the ghost here of Apeks, who are rerouting now. They will need to die. As silly as that sounds.
Ein Zuschauer hat sich schon beschwert. Kannst du auch mal was anderes streamen außer CSGO? Nein, war seine Antwort, klar. Und ich glaube, da hat ihm noch einen Bann hinterher gedrückt. Oh, oh, oh. Schade. Ja, dass Monte gerade voll auf CSGO-Kisten-Trip ist.
You go up against no armor, just a Deagle, a P250, not a heavy investment. You know right now Apeks will be buying, which means your bonus
round. Das ist genauso schön wie, also ich habe ein paar Kisten. Hallo an die Harzler. Ach, halt die Fresse. Halt's Maul. Das Timeout ich dich gleich direkt.
All Liquid available in round 3.
Works out nicely with Naf's SMG frags in the previous. He can facilitate that while maintaining his utility. So let's see if all of this is in vain. Jumping into the game with aggression.
Komm, dranbleiben, Jungs. 5 Runden und wir haben Feierabend für heute.
Osi cannot lose his all, but he takes Jacob down out of the equation on long.
Important kill. Osi's looked shaky in moments with the AWP, so a steady one handles it, gives them another advantage yet again, and it sends Apeks over to one site. And that one site has Nitro and Naf ready to lock them down. That smoke, well timed, well placed, and JL will have to consider his options now.
It's going to be difficult with the tools they have available. It's just Nork smoke and a flash. And they could use teammates as another way
Jungs.
to peek into this site.
I don't know how much they're going to see here with the positioning of Naf and Nitro right now. With the fade of the monster smoke, there's no
Aber wir müssen langsamer spielen. Ich drück die Daumen und gehe essen auf Hunger. Macht es. Mahlzeit an der Stelle. Ich hab schon gesagt.
That might be enough to call.
Seit 18 Uhr ist die Küche für mich hier heute geschlossen.
Give it a go. Smoke heaven, counter molly in. Immediate reaction is nice from Yakinda. He maintains that 3-man hold.
Raus. Gut.
Oh, they only get one. Something to be said about this is Steve can win that head-to-head. Run it in the head on Yakinda.
Let's go.
Through their fingers. Osi looking to close back. A 1v2.
Weiß es.
Can he hold his nerve on the great stage? The North American Orpa looking for Nork.
Boom!
Nothing but hot lead instead. Nork will take that orb, thank you very much.
And Nork can add that to his clutch tally now, building. I'm sure he's in the double digits at this point. 9 before coming into the series of 1vx situations converted.
Das ist die 12.
We'll
Runde.
make that one 10.
Zweites Towered Apeks.
Some big shots and Stiko with some impact. It was Kixen in the first half. It was all Kixen, but now
Das Wertvollste, was ich bisher in meinem Inventar habe, ist tatsächlich dieser Holo-Sticker von Eurek. Wenn sie das Major gewinnen, könnte das Ding was wert sein. Dann kann ich mal einmal FIFA leisten.
Losing out on that B side, and that one feels good. Just 4 more rounds.
I'll tell you what else feels good is just seeing the faces on Apeks as they truly are starting to believe. I'm talking that full Matrix moment. Starting to believe that this could end on Liquid's pick.
And this next round could spell the beginning of exactly that. Liquid have gone all in. Loss bonus against them here. Have to shove, have to purchase what they can, and it's profited in 3 M4s, an MP9, light U2, and poor Naf chilling with a 5-7. Liquid have to fight hard for this one. This is not a round they can just give over.
So much at stake for this one, and Liquid, they go for something else, something familiar.
Oh, schön.
And this time it's Elige gets away, ducks away after the first. He's taken down Jacob on their fountain aggression. Caught in the smoke, perfect find from OC. Smoke-o vision.
And I wouldn't feel comfortable as Liquid just yet.
Oh, yeah, especially now the discomfort grows. Nitro feeling the pressure on short side. A couple of shots do get fired off, but they will not go for the full commitment. Apeks, how do you dig yourself out of trouble here? You got no information about that large part of the map.
There's a push coming here. Nitro and Naf are going to push through the smoke here.
You have an advantage. Liquid looking for trouble, and they're going to lose one at least.
Pin to the right side, at least one. They know.
No! JL, it's all on you. He hasn't got enough on the Galil.
There's 2 right side. They know there's 2 right side B.
Peek, du Schwein.
One of them to have a look for answers. You've got time, 40 seconds. There's no hurry. Stiko, what is this? Considering. Push now, the shadow. It's caught him. OC, magnificent. 2 frags. He hasn't seen either of them. Just a flash of shadow, and it seems it's enough for Liquid. A 7th and a must-win round will go their way, and it's a team effort, most notably OC on that rifle. 2 heavy contributions, and you saw their attempted response. There was definitely a way in which that could have gone wrong.
Yeah, this is clear though from Liquid. In back-to-back rounds with this aggression over towards A, flashing Elige forward, OC there this time to support him a little bit more. An important kill there from Yakinda. They were under pressure from JL.
Schade. Aber Apeks macht das so souverän hier.
Golf clap. I didn't know we could do those.
Yeah.
Das macht gerade
Sometimes,
richtig Bock mit den Jungs.
especially when you see a 20-second save, you've got to give it the golf clap.
Yeah, it's exactly the time for it.
There's still 2 timeouts for Apeks to work with here. As we spoke, Liquid took their 4th and final timeout going into the last round of the first half to get 4. And they secured it. And I'm sure Daps is very happy with that. So Apeks, they get to pick and choose. And right now they've chosen to invest behind Nork's save. An AK, some pistols, and a similar approach spread out across the map. This time not leering too far forward as far as the A site is concerned just yet, because, well, they've been conditioned with aggression. So allow them to have a look, call nobody home. Maybe they'll regroup, maybe they'll drop back, maybe they'll consider this is going to be a B play. Small group of Elige fans down there, I think.
I feel like I'm back in Rio. Heard that one.
Well, late to take the space. Yukinda has been watching long this entire time, so nobody's gotten parts just yet. But with how quiet it's been, it's going to make you worry that it might be the B finish. The front bathroom smoke does tell something else. You can't lose a round like this, Liquid.
Not on Yukinda's watch. As he's not watching, Jacob takes him. That's a rifle.
Wrong place, wrong time.
And he could get worse. Rotation through. Summon Elige. OC needs to continue to find rifle contributions here.
He's got support.
He has. But can he find blood? They're coming at every angle. Nice onto JL. Has support as well. Elige and OC combined into a Bolton blend. As it's all Nork with only 8.
Sah so gut aus.
A nice double out of the 2 rifles there. Recovers an AWP as well for OC.
4 aus 10.
And Apeks.
Jetzt ist die Eco.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing
Jetzt
room
ist es
right
die
here.
Eco.
Dealt with the force fight, dealt with the save. Good job from OC again. You can see this just comboing together. A great little
Jetzt nochmal
crossfire from
Eco.
everybody involved. And OC again just trying to really will them into action. I don't think he ever chose to be the hype man of this team. Just think he had to pick up. Not a virtue of the rest of his teammates here, but regardless, he's doing the best job he can. Just some pistols to upgrade for Apeks, so this should be Liquid's round.
Yeah, clean onto the first. Of course, you'd love some economical damage. Just keep those Liquid passes light. Ooh, just like that, Elige forced to rebuy at the bare minimum.
Yeah, JL's been pretty quiet in this series so far. He hasn't had to do an awful lot. If he could have a scorcher of a round right now, maybe we can be screaming his name, and maybe, just maybe, on a bit of a timing here, Yukinda and Nitro again with a reaggress is going to be into the den.
And Yukinda, perfectly timed headshot into Nork, and he's got support. Nitro lays down the law. Jacob is no more, and JL. Sure, one Deagle headshot was nice. A second certainly would be nicer. Not in Liquid's interest to provide.
All right, well, these last patch of rounds here, well, actually, this entire half, pretty damn decent for Liquid. Pistol with the freebie conversion. The round they lost, they probably should have won. And now 3 on the trot. Coincides with the 3rd timeout, and that is a bit of a banger right there, isn't it? But the only excitement for Apeks in that round, we even get it from his POV. So, yeah, exactly. That's the type of reaction we'd all have, losing our dome.
Well, this is where Apeks can't lose their heads.
Yeah,
You've got yourself something to work with here, and I think this is where Cuban steps in and tries to ensure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, let's see what he hopes for the team here. Are we
Kommt schon
looking more
Apeks.
direct? Is there a gap that he's witnessing? Is there something that
13.
he wants to try and punish?
Holt euch die 13. Runde auf dem Konto. Auf geht's, Jungs.
I think the Liquid fans have been slowly permeating the hype. They're trying to spread across the arena.
Oh, try not to leave OC2 alone.
Yeah. He needs all the help he can get.
Double connector here. They want to try and deal with the lead. Maybe this is going to be quite quick. Zico up close and personal. through the smoke again, but Elige has got him.
That's Deco again dead to Elige, becoming somewhat of a successful head-to-head for the American rifler.
That was a whole move. He take that time, he discussed that, but Jacob has the space.
Dranbleiben.
And the good grace. See you later, Yekinda.
Caught off twice by Jacob now in that toilet fight. 4-on-4, Elige limping, 20 HP left for him. Might be Naf to step up, but they can still hold their crossfires. They can still control their engagements. You've got about 60 seconds coming up for this T side to work out that final commitment, and for the CTs to try and have a finger on the pulse of where they're going. You can see Nitro in limbo right now, uncertain as to where he needs to be.
Yeah, well, the bomb will need to be picked up here. Nox heading back for that. And I was going to say there's a decent amount of util to try and execute, but Jacob has the smoke, and he was much further forward in the bathrooms. Now Jacob, Elige is low. Oh, tight line held from Elige here. Jacob's across. He could try and sell a fake from long with his nades. Fine.
Yeah, look at that angle, good adjustment. Punished by the earlier damage.
OC just left. OC just left. The side's completely open. He's rotated completely out of position here.
Jacob sold him. Just
on his own. 2 big kills from Jacob and they're in.
Oh my God, Liquid. Alarm bells ringing. And for Apeks, it's the dinner bell. They might have time for a nice sit-down dinner if they can keep this up.
They're still looking for Jacob. Are they going to go for the round? Are they hoping to save? Jacob's not here. Jacob's waves goodbye, and yeah, look at you. You're just going to turtle up in bank. That your pennies.
I mean, we saw Jacob and then proceed to single-handedly convince his opponent with chock-a-block experience, by the way, that they were coming to A. Brilliant gift he's given there for Apeks. No one else has to do a thing. No one else has to lift a finger. Okay, maybe use that finger to punch in the digits, but job done.
The opening ambit didn't work. It didn't pay off. Zico, through the smoke of their own design, trying to find the gap, take the fight. Elige wins it. But Jacob, he was the one given the room to work, and work he did. Wow. Cuban's going to take a timeout, and they're going to win a round. You can see it right here.
Jetzt sind noch 3 Runden.
Might be a shock to Yekinda, not expecting the disrespect through connector, having to take a risk, and he's been taking some throughout this map. 20 kills for Yekinda. He was doing his best in that first half with opening kills, but they were rarely converted.
I just thought about it. I wonder if he was hoping that Elige's frag successful onto Stiko was going to stop them and force them away from that position, but it was someone else, and it was Jacob with a magnificent contribution.
Well, this might be the turn of the knife here. Lots of presence over towards B early here. Kicks in Nork, JL. Trying to work on some control, and JL has been the one set up to take out this short area. Spams through Stiko. He's all good. No dramas for him. Connector control and short control now, so this is going to feel real good.
An audible for JL. Jumping for info was Naf. Nosi going for a small investigation. Trying to keep his crosshair dynamic for the potential wide swing close. Everything hangs in the balance here. You could hear a pin drop. In the server, Yekinda puts his name in the feed. Jacob, some revenge for Yekinda. Do Apeks have a recovery in them? OC could reveal the double orb. Surely Yekinda's presence alone has done so.
Yeah, precisely. So they should have a pretty good idea that it's functioning with this, but if OC misses, Nitro will get overrun. The two of them here, 38 seconds, the fight's coming.
And OC good for it. His flick of the wrist is starting to get comfortable, and so is this round. Kixon forces Nitro into the splits, but what? Kixon and JL. No way in, he's having a look. It's held at bay by so many bodies here from Liquid. And that's the end of JL. Maybe Kixon can try and pull off a plant here.
Yeah, well, yeah, considering if he runs into the site, he gets heard by all the players below him on B. And Elige is already here, Yekinda as well. So there it is, double digits for Liquid again. So far, holding Apeks to just 2 rounds in this second half. Kixon just 2 kills, so cooling off a little bit. Wow, maybe more than a little bit, 23 in the first half of play, but this is the thing, he was never meant to do it alone.
Boah, das hat eine sehr, sehr spannende Map. zum Schluss.
Oh, no. I was going to say, now the double orbs are in play. We've seen this from Yekinda before. I think Anubis is a map that he likes to do this on as well. So he'll use the orb and then get rid of it into the next round. Because what you're expecting now, if you're Apeks, we can overrun them. You're expecting a double orb setup. So you'd probably go with something quite B-fast to get into the site, make sure it's difficult for the orbs to retake here. But because Yekinda has dropped that secondary AWP, if they were to go quick, it would be a bad call.
It's cheeky. Mind games from Yekinda, hoping Apeks do overstep or overcook it. And you're right. It does feel like somewhat of an all-in here. They're trying to punish, and they've got 3 rifles here.
OC's rotating right now.
Oh, Liquid. They certainly know what's up, but through the flames for the element of surprise, and they get nothing but pain. The spray from Nitro Solid. Stiko dead.
Nimm ihn raus jetzt.
Nitro's list. He's got them all lined up for him. And Yekinda's there in support. Look how perfect
Mann!
this defense
Schöpf doch
is.
jetzt!
Liquid holding on. I'd be cautious of Kixon, but Yekinda,
Mann!
he's not scared. 24. In the absence of the rest of them, he was there. And he's responsible for getting them to that 11-4 scoreline. That is, I mean, those last two of those last 4 in that first half came in the last 3 rounds of play.
Yeah, starting to find a bit of rhythm here, aren't they? Right, and this is just in terms of dictating what's going to come next or reading what's going to come next. So some of these little tricks, like dropping an orb after having a double orb set up, it can really start to play into the minds here. And with the financial situation as it is, the last time out of this map will be burnt here. Kuban is going to, well, chip in the best he can. Now, you're probably partial buy. Max loss bonus into the next. There's the honorary American right there. You've got to hope he can do an awful lot more of that if you want to get to that third of Anubis. It is waiting in the wings, but we are just 2 rounds the difference now.
Le double cheval. Well, maybe Liquid can fill that void. Fan favorites.
Hold up, if they run something similar yet again, Liquid are only 2 players over towards B this time. Last time they had 3 and they rotated over a 4th.
This is a cool call.
So smoke's available, flashes as well. Nitro and Nap, they're coming in.
Taking the flash, very good. Nitro down after 1, it's Naf as well, can save him with 2. JL did take down Naf on that Deagle, and there's space now to stretch their legs and plant that bomb.
JL didn't get a weapon, it's just the Deagle. It's just the Deagle for the Legend.
He can work with that because he needs the space. He needed the timing. And Yekinda, he's a diligent gamer. But does he check up? With Norkinswell, OC losing health.
Pass auf Elite, hinten auf!
Scope heard. And nothing to report.
Scheißdreck!
As the crowd betrays JL. Tough scenes on
Ja.
York. He's only got 1, 2. OC nervous.
Ja!
No!
Ja! Boom!
Again he stands up. The clutch master in Paris. Dirty tricks will get you nowhere here.
Oh, knock! On the name, the clutch master! What
Was
is this?
Like 1 is great, and then he suddenly changes the
Die
whole game
Liquid
onto
Fans sind
Yekinda.
bedient!
And OC just quaking in his boots.
Out of bullets as well. Bap, bap, bap. That's 14.
Knobbly knees, they couldn't get past him.
He's yelling at the crowd as well. You got nothing. That is a huge round. That level of investment. It was a partial buy.
Oh, North just silenced thousands live with a clutch that could secure a semi.
The double AWP again. Liquid trying this trick once more. It worked for them once.
Boah,
Didn't work again.
wer das nicht gesehen hat, der wird sich in den Arsch beißen.
Through.
Nimmst du raus jetzt, komm. Lass die 15 jetzt leuchten hier. Gute Nades.
Needs help, needs it fast. Stiko spotted another nade, brings him low. Elito, healthy as they run at him. Overwhelm him. Stiko styles. Elito's got him trapped. Stiko confirms presence, and it's only the 2 of them. A 2-on-2 with so much at stake. This is
Ja.
misses his chance. JL won't. Yekinda
Nichts.
though, he's up for the
Bam,
triple.
Junge!
JL beheads him. They are within touching distance, Chad. 4 opportunities to take Liquid's map pick.
And they got no money. Liquid have nothing left in the bank balance. Apeks have them right where they want them. And look at this, the tenacity. We know where you are. We're coming to fight. This is our semi-final. We want to take on Vitality.
How can you not get excited for them?
Es riecht nach dem 2:0 für Apeks. Liquid, raus, raus, raus.
Adorned with rubies and emeralds, it's the perfect opportunity for a semi. Liquid trying to defend their chances. And the Narcius go major. Bodies behind Stiko. Nitro, he's pushed onto Kixon. That is a brilliant delivery from the captain against the odds.
So there's no rush here. No rush for Apeks to close this out. Sure, they've lost one. But now the Puppet Master played a great game. Zico's chance.
Boom, boom.
The second.
Oh, no.
They're all
Komm.
falling apart.
Ah!
Nafly and Nitro side by side. He's got 7 HP. Could be Jacob. Should be. He's been delivering time.
Naf, 7 AP.
Norwegian strikes.
Komm on, Junge. Deckel drauf, Feierabend. No, 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 no.
And secure the semis. Apeks. I am in
Was ein Halbfinale, was ein Viertelfinale. 2:0 Apeks. Liquid ist raus.
No problems.